Oh, dude. Hell yeah, this is working. I think so. Give me one sec. Oh, dude. Hell yeah, this is working. I think so.
Yeah.
Dude, these mics catch everything. It's gonna be great.
All right. What's the video feed look like?
It's not bad.
Uh, I gotta pull
Dude,
this.
everything. It's gonna be great.
That better. Is that light out of the image now?
Yeah, give me one sec. Let me look. Yeah, it's out.
Okay.
Yep. Also to the so that way we got both.
Okay.
And I can always like, since we're not like 100% red. Well, here I can.
Hola.
Yeah. So we'll get it going when so right now we are live, which is pretty sick, like on here.
Mhm.
So that's kind of cool. I don't really know how we see how many people are watching or anything like that, but I don't care.
Hit like.
Cool. We got one. One watching now.
I love it, dude. Where are you getting the internet connection from?
My phone, which is why I'm gonna also have to plug this bad boy in.
You have a charger port?
Yeah, I had it. I think it might be in the bag, but that's okay.
Okay.
Figure it out.
I know this one's mine.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh,
Did you test all the mics are working good?
yep. All the mics are great. We are looking great. We've got the sniper balls. We got some Gatorades.
You want to do it? You want to start it right now? We'll do an intro while there's no one here. It'll just be us talking, and then we can.
We absolutely can.
Whenever you're ready.
Sir.
Thomas, where are the trophies at, boss?
Hey, Cece, what's going on? Correct. So that way they won't blow over.
Go get another chair.
That works.
And then if you're okay with it?
Yeah.
Since how we've got everything hooked up and the cables are long enough.
Yeah.
Put this board on
That's
the
fine.
chair right here.
No, that makes sense, actually. That would be perfect. So that way it gets out of the way. Too.
The trophies.
Yeah. We can't. I mean, we got the sniper balls, so. Yeah, if you whatever you want to bring it, whatever. Lucky coins on the top of the sniper balls. Yeah, I like it. Hold on one sec. We'll just do quick. Yep, that works. Go for it. Perfect. Oh, that's fantastic.
Is that good for you?
Yeah, that works.
Hey, you want to get that straight, or do you want to like?
Yeah, we can put that right there. This is sick. I can't believe this actually worked out. This is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty fired about it. I have a.
And then you have the full sheet too, right? Of like the foursomes.
I do, but it's weird. Like,
Weird how it looks. It's right there. Right?
yeah, so I guess I don't understand how they did the pairings. I get
4 across.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. They did 6.
people?
Yeah, because I think both of us were supposed to play.
No, because the team that I was playing with is not part of that group.
Oh, because I was supposed to play with that group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe they had 2 groups of 3 and they just decided to make 6.
Yeah.
If you want to use this sheet, you can. I'll get that all screwed up.
Yeah, no problem. So you were supposed to start on 14. Kyle's playing with them. Yeah, so I was supposed to play with Nick, Lindsay, and Aaron.
Let's just
Yeah.
let's only call out Thomas and Justin for right now.
Yeah.
We'll say the Create Tour,
Yep.
Flamingo Invitational.
Absolutely.
Uh
2 watching. Oh, we got 2 people. We got 2 people.
Hey.
No, we got 1 watching. That's okay. All right, let's do a full. I'll start recording this on here too. All righty. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. It's so cool, isn't it? What is going on, everyone? I know a little bit of a different introduction. No Duff Daddies and Duff Mamas this time. But what is going on, everyone? My name is Brendan Monroe. I am here with Ryan Murray. Welcome to the Duffin' Up Tee It High collaboration, the Duff It High podcast today. And we are having a great time here at Mayfair Country Club in Sanford, Florida. Ryan, how are you doing today, buddy?
Brendan, I'm doing fantastic, man. I am so incredibly excited that we were able to collaborate on this and come together and have such an amazing event. What's up, fella?
By the way, that will be happening all day to anyone who's listening.
Oh yeah, 100%. We're posted up on hole number 1 at Mayfair Country Club. I'll give you guys a little rundown real quick. You guys can see the fairway behind us. This is a straightaway par 4 playing 370 yards. It's going to be a little tricky for these folks today, Brendan, because there's water hazard next to the green. We've got a water left of the green. So these approach shots, they're going to have to be accurate with these things. They're going to have to be real precise.
And not only that, but we also have a little bit of if you can see right behind us, a little bit of a man-made watering right now there too from the tropical storm this week. So they got to deal with 2 big water areas here on hole number 1. But, before we get some of our big guests in here, we just wanted to say a huge thank you to Thomas Young, Tomahawk Young, and Justin Young, the Creator founders here. Speaking of which, one of them just kind of pulled right next to us and gave us a nice little wave. Hello, Thomas.
Come on, Tomahawk, get in here real quick.
But boy, we got him.
The Duff It High podcast is live streaming from the Flamingo Invitational. What's up, my guy?
Sean, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, Flamingo. Oh,
That's done.
just hanging out, man. Special handshakes.
Oh, how you doing?
Honestly, man,
Pop a squat. Take a seat.
we're so excited to have this man join us right now. Thomas and his brother Justin started this whole Create Tour earlier this year. Inaugural event was a Southern Invitational held at the Tri-Cities in East Tennessee. And a vision is becoming a reality. We have our second event now, the Flamingo Invitational. And man, I'm telling you right now, I have probably played more golf in 3 days in my entire life.
I warned you.
Yeah.
It's a marathon. It is like we've really stepped it up with the activities and stuff, but since we're visiting a new area and we wanted to check all the blanks this time. It's drive shack, it's night golf, it's frisbee golf that we throw in on Friday Fun Day. Our Friday Fun Day event, of course, is very unique, and we'll adapt that a little more. I think I might cut it down to half and scramble half next time because I beat you up a little bit too much on the Friday Fun Day. But I'm learning; it's getting better every time.
Yeah.
Glizzy on the turn. There's some really good ones this time.
Oh man, Glizzy at the turn. Y'all better keep your eyes peeled for some incredible content.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna tease it a little bit. Imagine a fat guy in a little hot dog suit racing a beautiful girl in a hot dog suit down a par 5 on our feet to see who can get it in the hole first.
Let's go.
To be fair, there were multiple fat guys in hot dog suits running down that par 5, and I was one of them.
It was fun every time to watch it. I think I made it out of the tee box. I was like, I don't want to come all the way back here and get my card, and let's just film this. But it was epic. Absolutely finished the battle for Ryan. I'm not going to spoil anything, but wow, the guy, those beautiful calves are not just for show, guys. He can truck.
Oh yeah.
Let the world know.
And not only that, but Ryan, to his very big credit, took a nice little picture of his calves versus Nick Delfico's calves at the end of the day that day.
Not getting the calves.
Hey, look, we can have a calf off any day, but Nick Delfico, when you hear this, I just want you to let you know we deleted that photo, so no one's going to see it.
Absolutely. Listen, the fact that he looks like a lollipop and he's just pure 1% body fat. And
Yeah.
Most handsome guy in the world. I mean, Patty gives him a run for it, but of course we know the Wheel of Fortune deal is now secure. Nick taking over for Pat when he leaves, which is really exciting for them and for golf. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think it's really good.
Absolutely.
Well,
So-
Thomas, how long are you going to be able to stick around with us, man? I know you got a lot going on today.
All right, let's hang out for 2 minutes. I'll throw on a couple sponsor items of some guys that have helped us out. I'll bring some more as we go along. I'm gonna throw on a couple Creator signs behind you. Then I'm just gonna make the rounds and see. I want to see how much fun everybody else is having.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fantastic. If you want to put the sign, you can put like one sign right in front of that chair. It'll be perfect.
Got it.
Great. Perfect.
Yes. Did it.
Thank you very much, kind sir. We appreciate it.
We'll see some more.
And the
Absolutely.
busy man is back on his way, just making magic 1 minute at a time. Steady hands. Hey, but big shout out, like he said, to some of the sponsors. Sniper Golf came in clutch, providing custom made golf balls for everybody. We've got Dreadful Hat Company. I can't say enough about Dreadful Hat Company. I mean, we're talking yesterday, we did Saturday Scramble, and he had custom made hats for each individual foursome that was out on the course. So as we got our pairings, everybody got a completely different custom made hat just for this one event. Fantastic. Yeah.
We've got these lovely True to Tee as well. These things are, man, I will say these things are absolutely fantastic. You're able to put golf balls teas, kind of it is an all-in-one.
It's got a mini cooler and a little ice thing.
You can throw a couple 2 Tree beers in here if you want.
Oh,
These things are amazing.
I'm gonna use that right now because I'm gonna put some drinks in there. This is provided by T Unit, right? T Unit Golf.
By us, but they wanted to get them in the show.
Yeah.
Like they're a new company.
Mhm.
Trinity is not only owns a co-owner of this, but he also the stick. I can play.
Yeah.
And he really wanted to be here, but they weren't able to afford it. But we went in with these guys and partnered with them because we saw a new company and guys that represent what we do, and we're like, let's get them out there. Let's help them get out. So we helped, obviously take on the price of the bags with them and stuff.
Absolutely.
Shipping to get it here in time and then to print the creator on it because we want everybody grows when we grow.
Absolutely. No, completely agree with you there. And I feel like that is the main mantra of the creator as well. Create and grow with everyone here. So that is incredibly exciting. We are so happy that you guys are able to have such great sponsors. I know Matt from Flop Shot Golf came out on Friday, and he came out the day before his daughter's wedding just to say hello to everyone.
So
And
much for him, to him, like he's literally giving me updates. He's got a wedding going on. He's got other family things going. Every day of this weekend was booked for him. But he got up early, drove hours to be here to talk to me for 5 minutes, shake my hand, and then to get out of here. And he made it personal. He always wants to sponsor the veterans team. 100% outfit them, clothe them, give them shirts and hats and gloves. He does that for so many people, so many charities. Our charity, Ryan, if you mention the word charity to him, you better get ready for the mail to come.
Yeah.
that's unbelievable.
Yeah, Matthew Brown.
Shipping I've ever seen in my life.
Matthew Brown, you are a fantastic individual.
Yeah.
You're an amazing human being, and I can't say thank you enough.
And Sniper, our friend Clint, because we're not just in business of making partnerships and stuff. We make sort of relationships, and we look for companies that want to grow with us. And Clint's one that started from the beginning, from less than 200 followers to now being, the hit of TikTok, essentially, and had some major life things. I don't want to speak of his business on the air, but the guy's just gone through so much lately, and we love you, Clint. And you're still here, whether you're here or not. And we know you'll be at the next one, but still took the time with more than any man should have on his plate. Make sure these got here in time so that these guys are taken care of. So that's huge. Polar Golf is new to the table. Darty Golf with these just unbelievable belts. If you haven't seen them, they are fire.
Nice.
I mean, the nicest belt I've ever seen, period. I'd say it. That's not a sponsored item, but I am wearing one because it's real nice.
And not only that, one size fits all.
It does.
Pretty fantastic.
I love that. As a not miniature.
No.
Like
I feel like most of the tour is not minute. Like we're like Brendan DeYoung's out there. We're crushing it.
I should think so, but like we literally, you would think that we're a basketball team that dresses like golfers half the time. And then, there's we take friends in all shapes and sizes. I'm proud to represent a tour that doesn't, we're not here for the skinny minis. We're not trying to portray an image of the unrealistic. Like we're here to represent our world.
Well, I love it, man.
I love you guys. I'm going to keep tagging in and out, and I'll see you in a little bit.
Awesome, man. Thanks,
Thank
Thomas.
Boy, I will say, for everyone listening out there and everyone that's going to be listening to it, just the amount of work that Thomas put in, the amount of work that Justin put in, the amount of work that Dave Bateman put in, the amount of work that I saw that, Thomas. Oh man, the amount of work that Mo has put in as well. It has just been, I mean, there's only so much you can say. And there's not enough words to describe how much this means to us to be able to even do this here. There's not enough words to be able to describe what it truly means here, because it's been a fantastic week. Great events here, and we're so excited to continue to be here too. So
yeah, 100%. And again, just so you guys know, anybody that might be joining in, I'm Ryan, T at High Podcast. We've got Brendan from the Duff and Up podcast. We had a special collaboration. We're out here in Sanford, Florida, just outside Orlando. We're live streaming here at the Flamingo Invitational hosted by the Create Tour. We're calling this a joint effort. We're calling it the Duff It High podcast. Just seemed very appropriate. And I think before we start getting some groups in here, because we're on the first hole and we're going to have people coming in all day long, I think maybe we should just give a rundown of the names of the people that are in here real fast. We'll just go one name at a time. And then as people come in, we can talk about pairings and everything too. So I'll let Brendan take half of it and I'll catch my breath.
Absolutely. All right. So do you want me to start with the A's and the B's?
We'll do that.
Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and do that? So
we'll go
just
alphabetical.
Absolutely.
That sounds official.
So first off, and this is just lucky. So there were no A names.
That's interesting. No one with the last name with the letter A.
No one with the last name with the letter A to start out. So we have and again, I'm gonna butcher half of the last names.
Same here. Same.
It's very interesting, and Ryan would agree. Like, I introduced myself all week as like, "Hi, I'm Brendan," and like people would come up and they would be like, "Hey," and they would like give their either TikTok name or their Instagram name, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Ah, crap! I really need to start doing that."
Yeah.
So we've got off to start. We have a different golfer, full name of Tanner Backeford. Very, very nice man, I think. We have Landon Bertarelli, aka Golf South. Bye, girls. I was able to
golfers looking for their hole.
Yeah, I was able to play with Landon on Friday, and boy, we had such a great time at Wekiva. It was a fantastic time. We've got Mars. Is that how you say Marcin?
Oh, it's Mark. It's okay. Mark.
That's what I thought. Mark Bertotti, Highway to Par Golf. Anthony Brooks, aka Tone.
Oh,
we got
Tone.
Classic Man. We got Chunky Golfer himself, and we also got Papa Chunky as well. Two of the nicest guys I think I've ever met.
Oh my gosh, I'm talking. If you guys know of these two guys from TikTok, the two biggest class acts I've ever met in my life. They'll give anybody the shirt off their back, literally. I would bore you if I said all the nice things that I could say about those two gentlemen. I'm just happy to be able to spend some time with those guys again.
And not only that, but boy, I thought Chunky was joking when he said he was 6'5" and he was the smallest in the family. But then I saw his dad at a whopping 6'7.5", and I'm like, how did they make people this big?
I know.
It is unbelievable how tall both of them are, and they just absolutely whack the ever living daylights out of the ball.
Absolutely.
That shows you, everyone out there, sometimes life is not fair, but sometimes you're dealt a great deal of cards, and sometimes you end up 5'10". It happens. We've also got Matt Kasura, Fall Branch farmer.
Hi, Mama J.
Hello. We got Pat Croft this week. We got Jamie Davis from 3-Putt Gang.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's great. It's great to
JD.
see him here. We got Whiskey Diz, Kent Davis. I will tell you what, he was pulling out all of these, him and the whiskey crew of him, Chef Johnny and Zoo, just going out at all the time and just being able to pull out these amazing whiskeys. And I'm like, man, that must be the absolute dream. Just going around having some unbelievable whiskey tastings this week. We got Eric DeSoto, who, like me, is a new member of the tour, but you may also know him as Hey E-Rock. He calls us all couillons because we're not from Louisiana, but that's okay.
Hey couillon.
Hey couillon. He has been a fantastic addition, I think. He has been he's a great guy, really great to talk to, and he can sling it, man. Like, we're out there and he's just he's having a great time.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the biggest thing. We do have, as Tomahawk Young said, we do have Nick Delfico, the boy wonder, the absolute McDreamy of the group.
Oh yeah. I think if there was a prettiest man award, it's probably going to Nick Delfico for sure.
Oh man, Patty's gonna be upset when he hears this. Patty's gonna be. That's a McDreamy versus McSteamy matchup right there.
100%. That's the rivalry. Boy. That's been a rivalry that's been brewing all weekend.
And not only that, but they're also plus handicap golfers.
Yeah, you got two plus handicap golfers, and it's a battle of who looks the best and who plays the best. Mm-hmm. And sometimes, if you look the best, you just tend to end up playing the best. So.
Absolutely. That is a factual statement. So we also got Garage Heroes Golf, Dan Evans with us this week. Golf Tee Grips, Spike. I was able to talk to Spike Fortin and his lovely wife this past week. Both of us are from Massachusetts, actually. He's from Salisbury. I'm from Attleboro. So it's unbelievable to be able to kind of see that, like, someone who lives so close to me still is, we were able to meet down here in Florida as well. And I will say their product, Golf Tee Grips, they mentioned it. It's really, really helpful with a lot of kind of like elderly gentlemen and also people that, you know, have had hand issues before. And it is so easy to use.
Oh, yeah.
You literally just, you know, you can even wear it with a glove. You can play
Yeah.
it with a glove and it's just a little extra grip. It's fantastic.
Yeah. The other part about it, hey, Janelle,
Hello.
the other part of it that's really cool about the golf tee grip is that at the top, there's a tiny little hole in it. So you can actually use it for your ball marker too. And then that way you always keep everything that you have in line. Are you playing hole 1? So this is hole 1. If you just follow the cart path, it'll take you to 4. You got to go around that water. And then as you go up the fairway, I don't know. I haven't been out there. So that's a good question.
Oh man.
You want me to take over for a minute?
Oh yeah, if you want to go.
All right.
Right ahead.
So we're gonna give Brendan a chance to recuperate for a second, and I'll keep going down the list. Hey, and honestly, man, like, bear with us. We have close to 70 people out here, and we're here all day long. So part of what we're doing right now is just trying to fill some time before we get some golfers coming through. But we got Mike Frymark, Twisted and Over 40. This dude has one of the greatest sense of humors ever, and as a southpaw golfer, has a very beautiful swing. I think he has a golf simulator in his house right now, and I've heard murmurs it might be a worth $150,000 golf simulator in his house. It's unbelievable, man. I don't know where he gets the money, but maybe he was playing around with that Dogecoin. You know what I mean? we got Jesse Hayden in the house, the real Jesse Hay. This young lady was one of the people that I was so excited to have come out here. I started following her page on TikTok not too long ago, and just the energy that she has, the smile that she always has on her face. It doesn't matter if she hits a good shot or a bad shot. Every shot is fun for her. And she just brings like a whole nother level of excitement. So thank you so much for being out here. We have Kevin Kalbacher, Leo Golfer, man, that mustache. Have you seen my guy's mustache?
It's a thing of absolute beauty.
I mean, it needs to be on a billboard.
If I could have the mustache look that good, I would shave the full beard, but it does not. So we keep the beard.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's an amazing guy. Claire Kilgore, Caddy Issues. Thank you so much for coming out here. I'm gonna tell you right now, she's a stick. That girl can hit a golf ball, dude. Like,
yep.
Beautiful swing.
Absolutely. Saw it. We were able to see her all week. She's been playing very, very well.
We have Ryan Knox, 9-iron golf out here. Haven't had much time around Ryan, so I'm kind of hoping that we get a chance to talk to him a little bit. I'd love to learn a little bit more about him, but he seems like a class act dude as well.
Yeah, and he's got a nice little golf services business he's starting up as well. So we could when he comes through, we'll definitely have a little chat with him.
And then we have the one and only Abby Cowell. And the only thing that I can really say that really sums up Abby at the Flamingo Invitational is quote, "I'm not trying to impress you." This young lady loves playing golf. She started a year and a half ago, has become completely addicted to it. And if you saw her playing on a golf course, you probably would never guess that she's only been playing for 18 months.
No, not at all.
She's very good.
She's natural.
But she has an amazing sense of humor. That's an inside joke that she's not trying to impress anybody. She'll understand. We have another gentleman, this guy right here. I think this was one of the people that he may have been the most excited person to come out here. I'm gonna put that on his shoulders. But we got Zach Kramer from Kramer Golf.
I can second that statement. Kramer has been talking about the Flamingo Invitational ever since the Southern Invitational ended.
Absolutely.
It was like, when is the next one? And it's all it is great. And with Kramer as well. Kramer is a plus handicap. He's coming out here. He's showing us all up. He's making us look bad, but at the same time, he absolutely, like, when you hear, you know, we may hear it later today. When you hear guys like Nick play, when you hear guys like Pat play, when you hear guys like Kramer play, it's a different sound. The golf ball comes off at a different sound. Yeah. It is compressed. It's something I will never be able to do. It is straight. There may be a little bit of a fade or a little bit of a draw.
But if that happens, it's because they intended it to happen, not an accident.
No, it's not like me where we play C-ball, hit ball, and we'll see where it ends up.
C-ball, hit ball. Somebody help me watch ball. I know that game very well, actually. But I'm so incredibly excited to have Kramer Golf out here. Such an awesome guy. Recently just took a position as a PGA pro at Pinehurst. So for all you guys and gals that might be listening or watching this, you got a friend in Kramer Golf at the Pinehurst facility. So go check him out.
Just don't ask for a discount because he will not give it.
Yeah. use promo code DuffItHigh 2022. Save 0% on any purchase.
Oh man, that's a PGA Tour Superstore discount right there if I've ever heard. Congratulations to all TaylorMates are 1% off this week. Take all my money.
Also, like and follow for part 2, please. We've got Samuel Kreider, Sammy Swings, Aaron Kvist. Oh man, Golf Girl 2020. Aaron is such an amazing person. She's a beautiful human being.
Absolute riot. Absolute
So
life
much
of the
fun to
party.
hang out with.
Oh, fantastic.
Cameron Lamb, Cam Lamb 360. Stan Laws Golf. Did you see my guy's outfit on day 1, Friday Fun Day?
Pretty fantastic.
Argyle vest. He was wearing the knickers.
Oh.
He had I would never remember what they call those hats.
So in Boston we call it a scally cap.
Scally
You
cap.
kind of call it. I've heard Jeff cap. I've heard Irish cap. I've heard. I forget. Now they call it Peaky Blinders cap, which is the silliest thing. But like, we always called it scally cap.
Scally cap.
Yeah.
Basically, my man looked like Payne Stewart out there.
He did.
100%.
He did. And I will say, I played with Stan yesterday, and Stan's an absolute delight to play with.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is very mild tempered. He was fantastic. He's very encouraging when you're, even if he wasn't playing great, he was very encouraging to me. He was always coming up to me. We were having great conversations. I thoroughly enjoyed playing with Sam and Autry yesterday. We had such a good time.
Yeah, and Stan right now, he is the assistant GM at a golf course outside downtown Nashville, Tennessee. So if you guys are in the Nashville area, look up Henry Horton State Park. Go play that golf course. Go say hi to Stan Laws. He is actually getting ready to take his player assessment test where he has to go and play 2 rounds, 36 holes of golf in one day. And he's got to shoot a combined score of, I think, 8 over par to get his PGA Tour card.
It's around,
not his player card, but like his PGA Pro card.
Yeah, I think it's around 75. I think it's the total of like either 140 or 145.
Something like that. Yeah. So wish him luck, Stan. We wish you nothing but the best, man. I hope you pass with flying colors. James Lawson, Luchador Golf, or 505 golfer. What a character. I got a special surprise for that guy. When
I was just about to say, I know what I saw with the surprise.
Special surprise.
Yeah, I don't know how he plays with the Luchador mask on half the time. He is, but he was one of the first people, I will say, that came up, introduced himself to me at the house and asked me about me. And I was just like, damn, like, when you get that feeling, it's just like, because we all, have social media accounts, we all do this stuff, but it's like when people like know who you are, and I'm just like, and like you're already friends with them, even though you've never really even met them before. It's amazing.
It's awesome.
And I feel like that's exactly what's been bringing the group together this week as well.
Yeah. Lewis Coltrane Golf. My God. Does this man have a personality?
He does. He's amazing. He is very funny. He comes out. I mean, he may be challenging Cincinnati Swagger over there for the golf fits. He's been looking fantastic.
Yeah, we might have to start.
Week. He's been playing good. It's always a good time. It's always a great time to see Cole. He's very much in love with the game. He's such a good personality. He's a really great guy when he comes through and is able to talk with all of us. So yeah, it's been fantastic seeing
We might have to start calling him Swagger Train.
Cole Swagger.
Cole Swag.
Oh boy, since he will get mad at us.
Rivalry.
Do we just start a rivalry? Oh boy, I don't know who would take that more seriously.
The best part about these rivalries is that like we're creating the rivalries without the people that are in the rivalry even knowing about it.
Yeah, they have no idea. They literally have no idea that they're in a rivalry. It's kind of like the Celtics and the 76ers, or the Celtics and the Knicks back in the day. They're just like, we're in a rivalry. And the Celtics are like, are we? Oh.
Yeah. Hey, the next two guys that I'm going to announce right now, these are two of the most fantastic people I've met. And I'm probably going to say that about a lot of people because all the people that are here are just great individuals. But if you like playing golf, and you like recording yourself playing golf on the golf course, our guy, Gene Legion from iRange Sports Stick, man, I'm going to go get mine real quick because it's right behind me. But this is the absolute greatest tool for filming golf content on a course.
And not only that, but I know you've seen the new Mini coming out too, Ryan. Like the Mini, and Gene was able to bring it this week. I mean, that's a game changer. I truly think the iRange Mini. So this is absolutely fantastic. Being able to put this into the ground and being able to bring it to the driving range.
Yeah, you literally just, there's a spike on the bottom of this thing. You just stick it in the ground right where you want to record. There's a magnet right here for your phone. You stick your phone on the magnet, boom, you're set, ready to go. It's amazing.
And with the Mini, what the Mini does as well is it attaches to your golf cart, or it can attach to your push cart. And what you can do from there is, if you have one of those, it has a swinging arm. And from that swinging arm, you can just do, you can record, you can get yardage from 18 birdies. You can do whatever you want there. It's absolutely amazing what Gene has come up with in the original iRange. And I think now he's already we have the 2.0 now as well, right? Which is the newer slicker version, which I think is fantastic. He brought a couple this week for the Flamingo and their nice pink. I thought those were very, very good.
Yeah. He also, I think last month, I believe it's October, is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And he made custom bright pink iRange sports sticks, and he donated a portion of the proceeds that he made from selling those towards breast cancer research and breast cancer awareness. So, I mean, come on, how the guy creates an amazing product, and then he supports breast cancer and breast cancer survivors and victims. I mean, the guy's just solid gold.
Absolutely.
Moving on, we might get close to having some teams come in here. The creator of the shirt that I'm wearing right now, we've got Alex Laskowski, sorry, Alex. We just call him the CEO. He's the owner of Chippopotamus Golf, making just some absolutely fresh shirts. He's got the polos. He has a ladies line. They have skirts. They have mini dresses. They have ladies polos. They have hats.
The quarter zips are coming out later in November, early December. And I will say, Alex been wearing some of the prototypes this week. They look very nice.
They look very clean.
Very clean. I'm very excited to get my hands on one of those when they come out.
We're also, he and I started a little thing at the Southern Invitational. I'm going to see if we can push him towards 2023 releasing a new line called Puttapotamus, because my man just putts lights out from the greens. We know he's good at chipping, especially out of the bunkers, as Chippopotamus, but when you see him putt, he needs a Puttapotamus line.
And that's this week. It's been him lights out. It's been Twisted and Over 40's been lights out on the greens. Papa Chunky's been lights out on the greens. Yeah. It's been a week. It's been a week of great putts. It's been a fantastic week.
None of which from me. I'll say that right.
Zero putts. I think I had maybe one that was 5 feet that I made, and that's about it.
John Macon. The only reason that I've gained 10 pounds since I came to Orlando is because of Chef Johnny Mac. I am fortunate enough to be staying in a house with this individual, and this man is a professional chef by day. And to make you guys jealous, he has dozens of pounds of pre-made prime rib. We've got chicken wings. We have breakfast sandwiches every morning for our house. Chef Johnny Mac has been feeding us like absolute kings and queens. Thank you so much, man. I don't know how I got that lucky, but I'm going to take it. And then we got Pat Martin. You guys might know him as Patty Pouches. Some of you guys might know him as Daddy. But we got Patty out here. +5 handicap. My man is an absolute stick. Probably, other than Nick Delfico, the best golfer that I've ever seen.
I even think, they're going to give each other a run for their money today. That'll be very interesting. I think they're in this. If my eye serves me correctly, they were supposed to be. I think they're they might be in the same group.
They might have mixed them up a little bit. I don't know if they're in the same group today. They were yesterday for sure.
That might be it.
But that's been fun. And here's the other thing that I love about this whole event. So Patty's a professional golfer. Not just a +5, like legitimately a professional golfer, but he is so generous with his time and he's so generous with his knowledge. I've seen him at every single event, every single day on a range, giving people swing tips. And that's one of the things I love about these events is that we have pro golfers out here working with amateur golfers that have only been playing for weeks in some cases. And he's just out here trying to help people enjoy the game more and get better. So all love to Patty Pouches. We've been having fun teasing him a little bit and we've been giving him some crap. But in my opinion, if you don't like somebody, you're not talking a little smack here and there. So
Exactly. And you got the positive vibes only crowd like myself who's out there, because if I don't have positive vibes, then I spiral out of control and that's not good for anyone. But I will say, being able to hear some of the smack that's been going on in between some of the really good guys, like I would love to do that. I would love to be involved in it, but can't really talk smack when you're, triple bogey in a couple holes and they're having tap-in putts for birdies. So
that's super true. Super true. How about this? Got 2 more names on my list, and then we'll maybe announce some other ones here in a little bit if you want.
absolutely.
So we've got John Miller, Chase and Scratch. That guy is awesome, man, and he can absolutely launch a golf ball off the tee. That dude just hits missiles. Mike Mills, Zoo Landerov. Again, thank you so much, Zoo. Just from me personally, he put together the entire Airbnb situation that Johnny Mac and myself and Whiskey Diz and a couple other guys are staying at. He's been nothing but top notch. He's been chauffeuring guys around. He's been picking people up from he went and picked people up from the airport in Tampa on Thursday.
Wow.
That flew in because of the hurricane that came through here, and their flights got rerouted. And he drove legitimately 4 hours out of his way to go pick people up at the airport and bring them in here just to make sure that we could get them here. So Zoolander, you're the MVP of this tournament so far in my mind. Thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you, bro.
Oh,
Look at that.
look at
Well,
we're
how
actually-
about that?
I will say, so we are not going to make this up. I'm coming up to the thing.
He's going to go show the camera.
We got
Look at this.
Monroe.
Right on top of each other. Our names listed right on top of each other.
Oh,
And these are in alphabetical order, so it's not like we didn't do it.
did not do that at all. I will say though, it's been first time here. I know Ryan played at the Southern Invitational, and it's just been a fantastic experience for me. And I can't say enough good things about everyone here and how we all set it up. Obviously there's been as I would say, like a little bit of we're not Jesus, nothing's ever perfect, but I will say the amount of work that was put into this and what has happened, I think it's absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, and honestly, we got super lucky too. We had a massive storm come through Orlando. Everybody knows about the tropical storm Nicole, Hurricane.
That was
Nicole.
scary.
It was touch and go there for a minute. We were really crossing our fingers and hoping that that would blow through and miss us so that we could actually enjoy this weekend. And I got to be honest with you, the last 2 days have been absolute perfect conditions for golf. 2 nights ago, we played night golf.
Yep.
Which was the first time I've ever played golf at night under floodlights with glow in the dark golf balls. That was a unique experience that I'll remember for a long time.
Boy, with those glow in the dark balls, at least 2 clubs up, at least 2 clubs every time. It's like hitting a rock.
Yeah, they do not go as far as your normal golf ball.
I hit it one time and I was like, all right, we're taking the Titleist back out of the bag.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're not hitting the glow balls anymore. I don't want to break my club.
I'll tell you this, dude. You guys aren't gonna be able to see what I'm describing on camera, and I understand that. But one of the holes that we played that night, because it's just a little par 3 course. So but although one of the holes was like 200 yards for par 3, it was nuts.
222 yards.
I
took out a 4-iron and prayed I made it over the bunker.
Oh man. But one of the holes, it went directly at the full moon that was coming up into the sky. And I hit my tee shot with a glow in the dark ball, and I got it on camera, and you can see the glowing in the dark ball coming down towards the moon, and it looked like a shooting star or like a comet was coming down to hit the moon. It's insane.
Now we got to find that Bruno Mars talking to them.
I got to move our golf bags under the tent because it's sprinkling a little bit. I don't want to get them wet. You guys coming to hole 1?
Let's go. We got a whole 1 group.
Oh man. No, this is hole 1. You just played 9.
Oh no.
We'll see you guys soon.
We just got punked. we were so excited to have our first group here, and they just left us in the dust. Oh man. But let's get back to some of the rest of the group here. We do have a pretty we got a really decent amount of people here, I will say. So Sonia Natty Shack. I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly, but Sonia
Better than I would have done.
Sonia Snatty Shack on TikTok. She's been great so far. I feel like she's making friends with everyone, having a great time, really enjoying it here. So it's great to see her. We've got Brian Nessler, the high handicapper, and I'll say, I don't know if anyone's having more fun at this tournament than Brian is. He has been so fun to just talk to and so fun to just like see interactions. And it's great too, because like I know I am probably a mid to high handicapper at a 13. And Ryan, I know you're up there with me.
What's up?
What's up, Couillon? That's okay. You better. But I will say, like, I feel Brian's energy has been absolutely fantastic. And even though I haven't been able to play with him, I'm sure if we got out there, he's part of the PVO crew. He is absolutely the Positive Vibes Only crew out there as well.
Sure. For sure.
Yep. Brady Nuss, Berdogi.
Oh my gosh.
The only man, including God, that can hit a 1-iron. I don't know how he carries that in his.
Well, I guess I must be a part of that illustrious group, because I absolutely smoked that 1-iron at Drive Shack last night.
Oh.
And I have the video to prove it.
He does. Ryan does. So Berdogi, Ryan, God. 3 people can hit a 1-iron.
And I have not come across anybody that does voiceovers better for social media videos than Berdogi. My man's creativity, his script writing, the effort that he puts into these. I talked to him the first night and he was saying that, you know, it might take him.
It's SP3 level. It's SP3 level. It's shortest part 3 level. Shout out Othie. I know he couldn't make it, but him and Othie, I feel like are up there as like, I make stupid funny videos. They take stupid funny videos to the nth degree and are fantastic with them.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, what's funny too, is he said it takes him sometimes like 30 different tries before he gets a voiceover that he likes and wants to post.
Yeah. Come back in.
Oh man, we have breaking news from the Flamingo.
Rejoined.
All right, so I had this idea, guys.
Yeah, make sure you talk right into the mic.
Speaking to the mic. So I had this idea, and we haven't been able to do it because we're pressed for time everywhere, and there's it's like wrangling cats. To be honest, golfers like golf, and then they like playing golf. Those are the 2 things that they really like. They don't like to eat, they don't like to drink, sleep. They do like to pop, stroke, and apparently they like to drive by the shack. But today I've decided to do the closest to being different. I'm going to wait until everybody's done. I'm going to put it right here on 10, right beside us. We're going to watch everybody one at a time.
Oh, that's awesome.
Let's go.
I love that.
That's awesome.
Then we're going to longest drive, and we're going to do it one at a time. We're going to all do it together, and we're going to watch it. And then we'll know who won the longest drive. No questions asked. We'll know who won the shortest drive. Let's go.
I love it. That's a great idea.
I may be going for shortest drive because I am going to try and swing the ever living daylights out of the ball just so I can try and get it past Nick and Patty pouches. But it will either go 300 yards or it will go 2 feet in front of me.
I also play a similar style of golf. If you've played with me, especially when I have what I'm now calling invitational fever, which means when trying to play these, I wouldn't say the most sleep. I wouldn't say that I rest or relax. But I'm not really the kind of guy, if you know me. Ryan and I have this in common. We're not the sit still on the couch kind of guys to relax. We're the like get involved in something super detailed and take charge of the kind of guy. So anyway, this has been wonderful, but I played the worst golf of my life. Anytime I put my boys together, one day I'll let Justin run the whole thing. Maybe we'll trade that once a year. We'll each do a tournament where the other one gets to play as a player and not think about it. But shout out to my brother again, guys. We tried so hard in the hurricane. We were going to outfit every scramble team with a shirt. We had several sponsors that wanted to do this. We're going to give those as prizes because it means a lot to us that people give us things. But hurricane derailed all the shipping. We're going to ship some to Tampa and some to Orlando and send them to my house and I'll drive it down. And I looked at Justin 3 nights before the tournament and I said, listen, hey, I'm an idiot because this is the best idea in the beginning. You own a freaking hat company, but he also works a very full-time job. And I said, listen, how do we outfit all of them? Women's sizes, men's sizes. We some big old boys. And I said,
Factual statement.
that is factual. We have the way to prove that and back it up. But I said, let's give them hats. And because everybody's been asking them for us, and they asked, why didn't you open the store first? And I was like, this answers a ton of questions all at once. It gets our brand out. And let's be honest, who do you know that doesn't have a hat that Justin's been affiliated one or another? You might be the only person.
Alex, aka Night Putting with Mitch Cumstein, has specifically asked for a visor.
And I want you to know those are coming because you cannot have a Mitch Cumstein.
You cannot have those beautiful, beautiful locks flowing underneath a hat.
Oh my
You
God.
cannot.
Is there the handsomeness that is just abounding in this tournament?
Caitlin will appreciate a visor as well because she doesn't wear hats. She only wears visors while she's playing.
That's true. So I think we're going to open up the market to our people.
I gotta cover up the receding hairline and everything on that side. So we're wearing hats, and I will say, like, when I got that hat yesterday, so I try not to wear. I usually have my Adidas hats, everything, just because I sweat. I sweat very much, but getting that gray Creator with the light blue, I was like, if I could have picked a hat, I would have picked that hat.
When we were going through the design and stuff, Justin and I was like, make the T look like a T, and he did the bulk of the hands-on work and stuff. But we're spitballing ideas for our logo and our name and stuff. And by the way, Justin, it just came to him like an epiphany, and I was like, yeah, that's obviously what we're calling it, the Creator. And I think as a friends, I think we're just going to call it like Create, because it's kind of weird when you're going to say it different because it sounds like what we're going for. But anyway, so I was like, well, it would be really cool to do something different. And Bailey was talking to us at the time, and he's like, dude, orange. And my brother, who still loves UT, was like, dude, all I think about is UT when I see orange.
Yeah.
I get it. So you do red, but now we'll start doing some of these cool, different alternate things. And I think that's nice. But it was cool to get everybody a hat. And get them involved.
Yeah.
And we'll have some more tricks up our sleeve. We're not kind of the most conventional tournament, but we learned some things this time too. And when it's all said and done, I want to sit down and talk to you both about like some things we've learned, and just, it's always going to be growing, right? This is the second tournament we've ever run. It just happens to be the craziest and coolest one in the country. So lucky us, but it's a big responsibility.
Yeah, and I think a really big shout out that I want to give too is just to Kelsey and to Sarah from last night.
Yeah.
So they, unfortunately, because of work obligations, Sarah and Matt both work at Moonshot Golf up in
Melbourne.
Up in Melbourne.
They just opened their 4th location. He's the master club builder. She's the master club fitter.
Oh boy, I almost broke them up last night when I said, if you switch your jobs, who does it better? And they both were like, me, and they were I was like, I gotta go. I was like, I just start and
poking the bear.
I was like, I just poked the biggest bear in the world.
As a golfer and a guy, like, and shout out to my lady. Shout out to my lady. I like golf, but the truth of it is, how cool is it? You ever seen the rainy day videos where they stay inside and put a trash can and chip from water?
Yeah.
Like, how fun, man.
Yeah.
I used to think opposites attract, but the truth of it is you grow towards where you want to be.
Yeah.
And those guys are just cool cats. She's the smartest. Like, if you want details on something, you go to her.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
As golf continues to grow and women's golf continues to grow, Kelsey's going to be the top. Abby's going to be the top. Ansley, our newcomers, top. Sarah Club Fitter. These are going to be people that like are household names in golf. How cool that we know them now.
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely.
It's just a real blessed organization to be able to work with all these people.
Yeah, and definitely shout out to Kelsey too, who I know Ryan was able to somehow finagle her into coming last night.
Yeah,
But
I don't want to give it away, but Ryan and I are like a left and a right hook, but they just come together for a big hug.
Yeah. I don't know. I will say this, and my wife will probably confirm this. I am nothing if not persistent.
Yeah. And things that Ryan's wife would also confirm. I'm just kidding. I'm not sure.
I know
If you haven't seen it, please go on my TikTok page, because I've had all the time to post one thing in the last 48 hours. But it was this morning when he forgot to put my car seat back, and I kicked it instead of getting mad. I'm the first one up. I'm like ready to roll out. I'm just like, this is a perfect Ryan type post.
Yeah. Yeah. For anybody that doesn't know, you're how tall? 6'3", 6'4"?
I'm 6'5".
6'5".
Ridiculous. By the way, I know me and Ryan already talked about it when we talked about the Chunkies, who are amazing people, but they're mountains of men.
Yeah, Rock is actually 9'11" at sea level.
Yeah. It's sea level.
It's not fair. It's
fun.
not fair.
Here's-
I should not have been born in Boston, Massachusetts, the land of the short people. It's not okay.
Well, here's the thing. So Thomas is 6'5". I am not a tiny man by stature. I'm 6 foot, right?
Guy.
But everybody knows there's different body types, and Thomas is the guy that has the real squatty, tiny little torso, but he has these massive, like 75-foot long legs.
And it looks like a baby giraffe when I wake up in the morning. Now, I've been roommates for a few days. You can tell the world. I'm not ashamed of this. It takes a while for the blood to get to the bottom in the morning.
Yeah,
And
for
that's
sure.
an age thing. That's a link thing.
He doesn't roll out of bed as an expression. He literally has to roll out of bed. What's up, fellas?
What's up, boys?
10 is somewhere in that direction, I believe.
Hey, Zoolander, how was the EDM cut? No, Zoolander missed an amazing time last night at Drive Shack, and I welcomed him home with a beautiful glow stick Aereo so he could find his bathroom, bedroom last night. Let's go. I love this. Hey, our first international player, a staple of our crew,
Yeah.
Zoolander Ove, brought bourbon TikTok together, and a responsible bourbon TikTok. These guys are aficionados. This is not the let's drown our sorrows or ruin our lives.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But they're classy, and we're so thankful to have them.
What up, Chunky Squad?
Hey.
Come get in here, Chunky.
And let's brag for just a second about this man's.
We already did.
recycling.
We already did. We gave
Oh,
Chef
yeah.
like 5 minutes earlier bragging on his cooking abilities,
I
how he's been
can't-
treating us like kings, feeding us like kings and
Let me
queens.
just add one other thing to that. Like, if you're at the tournaments, if you've seen the tournaments, the guys will tell you this, and I'm not bragging here. I move a lot.
Stick
I
it in
don't
there.
rest. I like, there's nothing goes unbuttoned. Like, I have to be, and you know what I mean? No, all the T's crossed, all the I's. Somebody's got to stay there until they're done, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But this guy gets up at 4:00 in the morning and makes sure he catches me and says, "You haven't eaten in 8 hours," and he puts a biscuit in my hand, or he's got coffee
Yeah.
for me. Like, he takes care of me. This is my boy from back home, East Tennessee. Didn't know each other until this.
Get in
all
here,
came
Chef.
together.
Come on, get in here.
And like, what a great addition to our group. Like, we
Absolutely.
really have a family, and I'm thankful for that guy.
No, I remember
Come here.
Thursday night when I came in and I came into the house because I was late because we got craziness. And Ryan comes up and he introduces me to Chef Johnny. And Johnny just goes, "When was the last time you ate?" And I was like 4 a.m. And he just like he's like, "You need to eat this. You need to eat this." And I'm like, all right. Like, I'll get there. And the wings on Thursday night.
Holy mackerel!
I don't know how you did.
Cal,
I don't know how you
Did
did
you
it.
have some?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Did Chunky Golfer have some wings? Come on now. Come on now, baby.
But anyways, for everyone on the
Lots
YouTube,
of them.
for everyone on the YouTube live here, we are joined by Jason the Chunky Golfer and Chef Johnny Mac. Gentlemen, how has the day gone so far?
Tell you what, it's a good day. It's always good to be with family, friends, get out here and do our thing. I thought, I played 2 holes with the big boys, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go drive around, see what everyone's doing, shoot some content, keep the
Mhm.
vibe good, hang out and see what happens.
That's the best part about Championship Sunday. We have the guys who are going to win. We have the we've got the Knicks, we've got the Pats, we've got the Caitlins on the women's side, we got the Lindsays on the women's side.
Love competing.
Exactly.
You know what? We're never going to become an all competitive league in that respect.
Mhm.
We can't become every other tournament.
Absolutely.
So I told our guys this morning, I was like, today's Championship Sunday. Somebody's going to win. We have, of course, we're fully handicapped. We do both sides,
Mhm.
gross and net. We have ABCD. These are things that are important to us because we don't want to become a competitive golf league where everybody shows up. So
Yep.
we throw in wrinkles and twist this up. But I said to our boys, I said, you know what? We've worn each other out this week. We've traveled, the weather and the travel, all these things. It's just been a little off, but it rallied us and made us strong together. Everything
Absolutely.
does happen for a reason. So today I just said, go play, We're going to turn in the scorecards.
Mhm.
We'll score it all the same way. We'll do it all the same way. But I want these guys to get back to the roots. The roots are the guys that started this, the guys that showed up for the first
Absolutely.
one. And I know my brother. I don't want to. I was because Brendan and I have been talking since the week
The day after.
Well, no,
This-
you messaged on the Southern Invitational page,
Right.
like way before that.
Right,
You
right,
couldn't come. You got all the.
It was, I had a work conflict. So I was like, I remember because I talked with Justin about it too. I was like, I can't make this one, but I would love to talk about the next. I would love to make it to the next one. So
Absolutely. So, but these key guys, even guys that have been interested in it and unable to play, have pitched in, and so today we said, you know what? Let's get back to what got us here. Let's do what formed this group.
Mhm.
If you want to play with the big sticks for a minute, go play with them. If you want to go play with the high handicaps, you haven't played with somebody. We have this course open to close today. And yes, we got to get our championship round in, but it doesn't mean we're not going to have a fun. Let's do it our way. And if you're having a couple of shit, I play the worst golf of my life and we hang the invitational sign out. And again, not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it at all because I better show the world that it's okay to hit a bad shot. Right?
Exactly.
If I can interject something real quick, and here's all I'm going to say, and then I'm going to let Ryan.
Interjecting.
I'm
No,
going to let
you're-
Ryan jump back into his
No,
spot
God.
here. But here's what I want to let everybody know that's watching this. If you want to meet lifelong friends and you want to meet people that's going to mean something to you down the road in the sport that you don't have to be good. I'm an 18 handicap, but I love playing with the boys. I love the time we get to spend together, the jokes we get to say, and it's an awesome awesome experience.
People out there, and I don't want to be the one to say it. So let me just throw out the thought, and then I want somebody else to just talk about whatever,
You're coming back on because we're talking about your prime rib, by the way,
All right.
because that thing last night,
We're talking
I
about-
didn't get a piece, but I'm coming over tonight just to have that. If there's any,
I didn't get a piece either. I didn't get a piece either. I got half an ass. My man cut off half the ass end of the cow and put it on a plate for me. It was unbelievable. I
Yes,
couldn't believe it all.
we decided to go with a 72-ounce prime rib this time. Yes.
Yeah, they're outdoors.
My favorite when I was a kid.
My nephews call me Uncle Buck because of that guy.
Dude, I remember when I was in middle school renting those for like sleepovers.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that hilarious? Like on VHS.
Yeah, it's classic. Yeah, I mean, to go off what Chef was saying, and then I'll let you guys do your thing too.
Oh no, absolutely. Stay.
They got to play golf.
Oh
too,
yeah,
so.
true.
No,
That
we're
is
just cruising around.
That's the
We're
problem.
gonna find
You can
people.
talk to everybody here for 10 hours.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and I could stay with you boys all day, but
We'd be happy if you
it's-
did.
It's one of those things where you just, I mean, you got guys like Mike Zoolander and Chef and
Mhm.
Whiskey Diz and you, Ryan, and all the guys. that
Back
sit in
to
that
Sura.
house. Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
Cow.
All of them. And I mean, these are guys that we're already talking about golf trips is with the boys and hanging out outside of this stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm just looking at everybody around here. I'm like, man, this never happens, into the real world, if you want to call it that. We never have connections from something like this. You got work people, you got family around the country, but to think that I have friends that live in North Carolina or Toronto or New Jersey or
California.
Sacramento or Southern Cal, I mean, Tennessee, all this stuff. It's like, man, I know I have family now. Any one of those places that I show up and someone's got my back, and it's really like that. It's really a family, and that's the goal, right? That's what we want to keep as core for what we're doing. And I think, we got our learning curves coming. We got things we got to adjust, things we got to learn.
We're taking big steps. We're going to learn
Absolutely.
big.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not Jesus. There's no perfection out, and there never will be. So
But we're on the path to it. I think. I mean, we strive for perfection. We strive for greatness. We'll do all that stuff, and it's going to happen. But I think if you're not on board right now, then you're going to be behind. You're going to miss out on something.
mm.
100%.
The only thing
Thank
that can be as close to perfection is Chef Johnny Max prime rib cooked medium rare, and he's not even listening.
Do we
Oh,
have-
now.
Oh, we have so much fun.
Let's go.
Okay.
Also,
Coming over.
he's got these massive sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits every single morning, individually wrapped in tin foil. My man wakes up early in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
For because he's up to make sure I get it every time.
Uh,
The only guy that's no offense. Like,
Yeah, no.
I'm not sleeping all every day. Every day. He's also created a new menu item for TY. Did you know this? sausage biscuit with a dash of chef's barbecue sauce.
Oh, I gotta get that in the
I
morning.
ate that this morning.
I gotta get that.
I literally was on the way here going,
Yes.
Chef vinegar base.
I really don't do eggs and cheese.
Mm.
I love them. I love them. When I fix wake in the morning, I can't go deep.
That's
You know,
awesome.
It's my favorite food to eat all day, but I
Mm.
can't go sausage, egg, cheese right off the bat. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like
I'm not gonna lie, those chicken wings on night one though.
fire.
I mean, he hasn't missed. Let's be honest. The
Yeah.
short phrase, he hasn't missed.
Pulled pork sandwiches, baked
I'm gonna
beans.
go home and my wife's back. I don't know what you've had for the last 5 days, but those expectations.
Yeah.
Your dad actually made a comment about Johnny moving in as a chef, and I don't know how your mom's gonna take it.
I think if he's cooking like that, she's all about it.
Hey, this is real serious note. And then if anybody wants to leave, that's fine.
Pop out.
There's different personality types out there, obviously, right?
Yeah.
You have givers and you have takers. And I'm telling you right now, if you looked up the definition of a person that's a giver in the dictionary, there's a picture of Chef Johnny Mac's
That's
face right next to it on that page. This man lives off of helping other people, providing for other people, and a little energy boost from a compliment here and there, and he's good to go, man.
Ryan was the other day he's like, I want to get some bite to eat, but he's already put it up, and Johnny immediately he's making 4 courses for him, and Ryan's to me, he's like, I want Johnny to do this thing, and I said, if you stop him now, you've done something wrong.
Yeah.
He'll be bad.
He does take care of us, and
And
man,
he
he's
takes
lucky
pride
to
in what he
eat.
does.
Yeah.
He's good at his craft.
So,
Incredibly
my last little comment, I'm gonna make some laps, and I'll be in 5 more times today, probably, because I have ADHD, as we all know. And no, but the truth of it is that you hear golf tournament, you hear golf when you mention this, and it is a common interest, right? And it's a big one for everybody that's here. But this is a life experience. This is a vacation or a trip. You're gonna remember this one all the way. Like,
Absolutely.
this is something that doesn't go away. This is not like a scramble. This is not a one day or a social, or we didn't get to meet anybody. When you leave here, if you don't know every person's first and last name,
Yeah.
if you didn't have the world's best time, it's not on me. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
thank
we're
you guys.
Here, the people that are here are make this
No,
so
I
special.
will. I completely agree with that. With
I love
what
you guys.
Ty just
Thanks
said.
for stopping in.
Thanks for stopping in, Chef. Come on back in.
We're gonna go.
Oh, you
We're
guys gonna
make some
head?
lunch. Hey,
Yeah.
Chuck Squad, you're the best. I love you.
It's your boy.
Hey, appreciate you guys doing what you do.
Absolutely.
Grinding.
We'll see.
Tell who's ever on 17 or 18 to hurry their butts up, because we need some first hole. I thought 18 is that.
I would imagine.
I think that's 9.
Okay.
I thought that was 9.
Oh, we'll get you around.
Oh no, it's not. It's
Thank you, man.
thank you, kind sir.
It's for me. It has reached that time. It is.
It
It is seltzer o'clock.
It is drink o'clock. It is drink o'clock. I may actually head back over to my car because I have a Wawa iced coffee just sitting in there.
Oh, go get it,
So
dude.
I
Go get
will.
it.
I will. I do want to run through a couple more names. We do have Jeremy Penderman, the golf grind, and I will say probably one. I feel like we say it about everyone here, but I truly think he's one of the nicest.
Under the tent. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh,
Perfect.
thank you. Thanks.
I can't imagine
I feel
why.
ya.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Oh, Jeremy,
when
the
I
golf
first-
grind.
Yeah. When I first came in Thursday night, I walked into the house because I was texting Ryan, and he was like, yeah, dude, no, don't knock. Door's wide open. And I just see Jeremy, and Jeremy immediately gets up and comes and walks over to me and gives me a hug. And he's like, hey, Brendan, Jeremy, golf grind. And I was just like, hey, Jeremy, like, I know who you are. You don't have to introduce yourself. It's
Yeah.
cool. And we walk in, and all of a sudden I see Ryan. He's like, oh, but it was just like, it was so cool to just like walk in and just see a friendly face immediately. And that was Jeremy. That
Yeah.
was Jeremy's face. So
And his name. Well, there's another individual that I can say is a very appropriate TikTok name for their account. But when he calls himself the golf grind, because I don't know of anybody that's out here grinding on golf more than this guy. He's dropped his handicap so incredibly quick, and it's like every waking moment that he has a chance to have a club in his hand to practice playing golf. That's what he's doing.
completely agree on this side. I will let you announce the next name just because I know how good of friends you are. So, and boy, if you have not listened to the Tee It High podcast with the next name when Ryan did the interview. Absolutely fantastic.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I give all the credit to this young lady right here because she was the star of that show. But one of my favorite people of all time is Caitlin Rasmussen. You guys know her as Caitlin Beth on TikTok. This young lady, she's lived a life and she's always happy, and she plays golf 24/7, man. She is the Energizer Bunny of golf. She comes out to these events. We're playing golf for 4 days. We have 6 events scheduled over the course of 4 days, and she finds a way to get a 7th event in there, an 8th event in there. Her and I teamed up with Patty Pouches on Thursday, actually, in the pouring rain. We found a golf course. We found a golf course that was shut down from the hurricane. So in the middle of a hurricane, in the middle of the pouring rain, the 3 of us went out. A couple of us may have played barefoot. We hit a 1 club. We said we were only pulling 1 club out of each of our bags. And we just went and played like 4 or 5 holes of golf in the middle of the rain. And that's what she does, man. Like, she just loves having fun. She loves playing golf. She's not afraid to go play in a hurricane. She's not afraid to play in sun. She'll play at night. She'll play all throughout the day. And she's just an amazing sweetheart. And I'm so incredibly fortunate that I had an opportunity to talk to her on my show. So like Brendan said, if you guys get a chance, go check out the Tee It High podcast episode with Caitlin Rasmussen, and you guys will get to know her, as well as I have. And I promise you'll fall in love with her.
Absolutely. And she truly is. I mean, Thursday night, she walks into the house. I'm there. I was kind of like, I wouldn't say I was definitely taking it easy that night. Number one, because my travel stories, we can get into that another time. But I'm just kind of like, I was definitely winding down when a lot of people started coming in and I was going to leave. And Caitlin's talking to everyone. And all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, she like sees me. And she just runs up to me and like jumps into my arms. And I'm like, hey, Caitlin. And
Yeah.
she's like, Brendan, how are you? And I'm like, I'm good. It's like, and so we had a nice conversation and it was great. But she was doing that. Like, she is exactly like you said, the Energizer Bunny out there for sure.
She just has such a huge heart, man. And she just wants people to have fun, and she wants people to enjoy golf as much as she does.
Absolutely. No. And it's great to see her out here too, because she is definitely, I feel like, almost inspired a lot of the other girls to be able to and other women here to kind of break out of their shells and be able to come. Because I know with the Southern Invitational, she was one of 7 or one of
5.
One of 5.
And
I would say here we probably have at least 25% women.
We're close for sure. I think we have somewhere around 15 different ladies playing out here right now. So
think about that. In one tournament, tripled the size of representation.
And honestly, I think as an accident, I think there may have been a little bit of an aura surrounding Caitlin because of how much some of us that met her at the first Southern Invitational have talked about her. Obviously, I had her on the show and we talked about golf a lot. There was a little bit of an intimidation factor for some of the ladies coming out. That some of them were nervous to meet Caitlin. Some of them were nervous to play golf with Caitlin because she's a very good golfer. And I tried my best to convince some of the ladies that they needed to go out of their way to make sure that they met this girl, because Caitlin would do anything to take care of anyone. And you're missing out on the weekend if you don't go say hi to her.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. And speaking of, we have another fantastic lady golfer here as well. And
this girl, I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you say her name. If this girl couldn't give me a reason to dislike her if she tried.
Not even close. No, Ansley Sales. She has been I think she's been one of the stars of the weekend. Has fantastic attitude. Been great to kind of hang around with. I met her Friday when she was playing in front of us. She did the hot tub competition twice. She did it once with her own group and then with our group, and we're sitting there and I'm being an idiot. I'm dressed up in a hot dog costume and I'm going around to everyone saying, ask me about my wiener, and doing all that. I go over to Tone and he's like, what are you doing? He's like, stop that right now. And I'm going up to everyone and we're just having a great time. But having her and having Jeremy ATL in front of us was great, because we were able to, when we were stopping, if there was a backup on a hole, we were able to talk with them, and it was super fun.
And honestly, so Ansley really, in my opinion, brought the positive vibes for sure. This, like, what we were hoping to get out of this event is partly what Ansley brought. She's such a rock star that when Abby and I decided to race each other on the glizzy at the turn hole in our hot dog costumes, without hesitation, Ansley ran and grabbed Abby's GoPro camera and said, "I'm running up this course with you to get this on camera." And she was holding a GoPro, running full speed down a par 5, just for no other reason. Nobody asked her to. She just wanted to get it on camera. And she's just a badass.
It's unbelievable. Some of the people that have come here are just showing, how great it is to be here and really kind of helping out for the cause as well. Up next, we do have an original Southern Invitational person.
So OG, the returning champ on Singles Sunday.
That is very true. We'll see if he defends his title. I mean, Nick Delfico and Patty may give him a run for his money, but we'll see if he can.
He toppled Nick Delfico, the Southern Invitational. He beat him the first time around.
That is true. We do have David Sheridan. We do have Cincinnati Swagger here. Shout out to Sniper Golf Balls because he is one of their ambassadors and he rocks them all. I mean, absolutely amazing how much he rocks them. Like, I have never seen a human rock a single brand as much as Cincinnati Swagger rocks the Sniper Golf Ball, and it is fantastic. And I am so happy for him because it is a great ball, and and he is having a great time with them. And it is, he's a absolutely fantastic player as well, and he brings great energy. I think he was one of the first people that came up and introduced himself on Friday morning when I came in, and it was just great. He's very welcoming, and I feel as though he is definitely a big part of why the Creator is as successful as it is right now.
He's a hype man for sure.
100% there. Next up, we do have Planet Pure Golf, Spencer Smith. I was able to play with Spencer, and very, very good golfer. Oh my God.
So not very many people know this, but Spencer has actually, possibly unbeknownst to him, created a little bit of he has an alter ego. He's been known as the doppelganger of Jeffrey Dahmer.
He does. He is. Yes. Landon on it was yeah, so we were playing on Friday, and at the end of the round, just Landon says Jeffrey Dahmer, and Spencer goes, whoa.
Relax. I just want to take some pictures. I can't wait till he gets here. You guys are going to see.
I was like, oh no. Like, he immediately said it, and I was like, oh no. Like, this is going to stick.
Yeah.
Oh man. And then, but I will say, playing to a 2 handicap, played fantastic. Like, there are so many good players out here this week that we're able to play with. And obviously you go home, you think about it, and it's just like, oh, 2 handicap, like scratch golfer, like, it's a different game sometimes when you watch them. Like, it is absolutely impressive, and it's so much fun. And not only that, but guys like Spencer are also having a great time.
Yeah.
They're joking around. They're not serious. They're not taking it's themselves, I would say, too seriously too. They're concentrated when they're playing, but when, it's in between shots, they're having a good time, just like the rest of us. And I think that's the whole point of this tournament.
Yeah. And that's the thing. We have guys that are plus handicaps, and we have people out here that are, 30 handicaps.
30.
So it's not, you don't have to be an incredible golfer to come out and do this. In fact, we kind of encourage people that are not as good at golf to just come out and have fun.
Absolutely. We've got Bailey Stanfield, Quiet Wave, up next. I'll tell you what, him and Tanner have been, I know that they made it to the first one as well, but this is my first time meeting them. Great guys, very welcoming to me. Where we were talking about having them on Duffin' Up. I know you were talking with them and about having them on Tee It High as well. Like, 2 great guys, just, absolutely fantastic to talk to. Great to kind of, joke around with and everything. And they come up, they're in this kind of labor of love as well, where they're working towards a goal, and they're doing great things with their pages. And, it's really cool to talk with them about those ideas and the different, and, if they're doing good, and, what has kind of separated them and separated them apart as well too. So it's great. And it helps when you're a pretty good golfer as well.
Yeah.
When you have a good page, because like I'll be honest, no one wants to see my rickety ass swing out there. But Bailey, boy, he's got it down packed. He's got a
Bailey's a good golfer. I have an episode on my podcast. You guys can listen to it with Quiet Wade Golf. It's Bailey and Jackson, his partner on that social media platform. But I think if I could be wrong, but I think that Bailey only packed one pair of pants. It's just that those black joggers. He's the black joggers pants kind of guy. He doesn't wear anything but them, and I'm jealous because it's easy for him to pack. He just has to put one pair of pants in his bag.
Big men don't look good in joggers either, so I can't rock that look, unfortunately. I'll go into Lululemon and they'll laugh me out. They'll just be like, "Go away."
Oh, my calves are too big for joggers. Joggers and skinny jeans are two things you're never going to be able to see me wear because it's not possible. So
absolutely not. We do have up next. I don't know if I want to give his name away because he is night putting with Mitch Cumstein.
That's what I'm going to call him.
Alex, what a great guy.
Yeah.
What a great guy. And his lovely wife, Lindsay, as well. Both of them absolutely fantastic.
Dogwood
out
lady
here.
golfer.
It's great to see them out here together too. And they're not I don't even know if they've been paired together at all this week.
No, they actually
I'm sure they get sick of playing with each other 24/7 anyway.
They'll tell me if I'm wrong, but when they come out to these events, I think they actually enjoy not like being split up. They like to be able to kind of spread their love and hang out with different people. They're married, like they play golf all the time. They live together, like they can see each other every day of the week. So when they come out here, they like to be able to go and hang out with some other folks. And they have so many friends out here and they have such a huge following that it's easy for them to be able to do that. And
I think you would agree that it is much easier for ladies to pull off the visor look than men. I don't know if you would agree with that or not.
100%.
Alex pulls off. Alex is one of the individuals who can pull off a visor as a
he just has luscious hair.
Yep.
And that's
him and Pat, I think, are the only two here right now that could truly pull off the visor look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, great. And then we have
this might be one of the biggest personalities of the group as far as having a TikTok account. This man is incredible.
Absolutely. We got Chris Tightness. I don't know if I'm saying his name.
Speaking of the Cumstein himself.
There he is. Oh,
you're supposed to be burnt.
No.
No, we didn't hear anything. Oh, apparently there's some noise and some excitement on the course. Maybe somebody hit a hole in one.
Ooh.
We're gonna have to find out.
We're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to go do some digging. We're gonna have to go do some digging over there.
I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, no problem. So we've got here. We do have Mulligan plus 3 putt, Chris Tightness. Yeah, so it's been, Chris is an absolute great guy. We were able to have him on the Duffin' Up podcast originally too. And I will tell you, Ryan is correct. He has one of the biggest personalities out there right now. He is absolutely fantastic to hang out with. I'm sure you have heard his stereotypical or his slogan phrase of when he hits a bad shot, he calls it dog shit. It is fantastic. Ryan is doing some investigative reporting on how no one has shown up to hole number 1 in the past hour when this is supposed to be a shotgun format.
Yeah. Looks like it was more of a pellet gun format. No shotguns here. We got BB guns.
Oh, yeah. But I was telling everyone who is listening and who will be listening later about Mulligan plus 3 putt Chris. Absolutely fantastic human being.
You know what he is? And here's the thing. Fellas, our man Autry driving by in a car. This dude's been carrying around some absolute film camera equipment. He was wearing a damn back brace earlier. Looked like a T-Rex walking down a fairway with a camera in his hands.
Can I tell you? So he was when he hung out with us on Friday a little bit. He walked with us for like 2 or 3 holes, and we were just talking with him. And I was like, "Okay, can I ask how much that costs?" He's like, "I'll let you guess." And I was like, $8,000. And he looks at me
He
and
probably laughed.
he laughed in my face.
That
and
thing's
he was
got to be
like
like a $30,000 camera.
$40,000.
Yeah.
$40,000.
Yeah, it's nuts. What hole you guys going to? What? Get over here, fellas.
We finally, after an hour of waiting, we have two individuals
They're finally coming through to hole number
finally
one.
coming through hole one.
What you boys doing?
We've got Dustin Waldrop, aka Where's Wallet. We've got Vince. We've
Golfing
got
with Vince
golfing
already?
with Vince. We actually have not. You are on the last page, so we have not
Yeah.
even gotten to your name. Both of you actually. So we don't even have to do your introductions. This is great. Wonderful.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Hey, real quick, we'll give you a heads up. Try to stay within about a foot of the microphone.
Yep.
The closer, the better. And
Absolutely.
you don't have to worry about looking at us necessarily or the camera, although you are live streamed on YouTube and Twitch right now.
Good deal.
Absolutely.
How's everybody doing?
So both of you, like myself, first time at an at a Creator Invitational. How has it gone so far? We'll start with Dustin because lefties do go first at this table. So lefties do go first at this table as of right now when Ryan takes over the righties.
The biggest thing for me so far has been the people, man. I've met some lifelong friends. I mean, there's been some fantastic human beings at this event with just big hearts. And I think it's been great. I've had a great time, just getting to spend time with everybody, learn how people live their lives and come from different walks of life and bring them all together. And I've had a blast. So, I mean, not to piggyback off of Dustin over there, but I agree 100%. Like coming into this, I wasn't sure, how I was going to be accepted into the group, and it was an instant. Like I walked on the 18th green, you guys were coming off over at Orange Lake, and it just felt like I was part of the family already. Yeah, this is really cool to be a part of this.
Yeah, we're happy to have you guys out here, man, for sure.
Yeah,
100%. I will say with Wally, who I lovingly call Wally because that is his name to me,
Absolutely.
even though he is Dustin. But
absolutely, man.
the way you tee up the ball. Can you explain this to the people? Because what I have seen is literally the tee may go in the tiniest amount. Like, do you get custom tees?
No, those are 3¼ inch tees. I need to just buy longer tees. I think that's what it is. But so I used to have like a super steep, like slicey swing, and as I played, I've tried to fix that. So the only way I can do that is to tee the ball like super high up on the off the ground. So it's just like a visual thing when I set up on the tee box to just try to tee it as high as I can. So make sure I'm putting up on the ball.
So just to clarify for everybody listening, we can confirm that Where's Wally Golf does, in fact, tee it high.
That's right. Tee it high, let it fly.
I'm the polar opposite. It is the lowest teed in the world. I use no tee, driver off the deck 24/7.
We got two more people. Coltrane, get in here, Coltrane. Mike twisted it over 40. Come on, fellas.
Yeah, pop on in here. Pleasure being on the podcast, guys.
Yeah, man.
Pop a squat.
Hey, I have my eye
have you
range
guys
set up
back.
perfect for your phones right now. Anybody that wants to use my eye range to video yourselves with your phone, go ahead.
How's it going, guys?
Colton, we've changed your name, by the way, buddy.
What's that?
You are from now, we're saying, okay, we're creating a rivalry without you knowing about it, but we're saying that you're giving Cincinnati Swagger a run for his money on the swagger department.
Well, I was trying to.
So we're giving you two options. We came up with two different names. I think that you should either go by
Swagger train or Cole Swag.
Yeah.
We
So
have
either Cole Swag, Cole Swag. There it is.
I like it.
You guys heard it right here.
We got Cole Swag out here. We do got the Coltrane himself. We've got Mike from Twisted Over 40, who has just been putting lights out
Yes, he has.
this week. Why? Why do you come to embarrass? Why do you come? Did you just come to pull up the other lefties? So that way, when I miss my 5-foot putts, we at least have one lefty who can putt this week.
That's right. Well, see, when you get paid an appearance fee, you got to make sure you.
Hey, you got to pay for that $150,000 golf simulator somehow, right?
That's right.
What's the interest rate on that credit card payment? My God.
It's like 14%, the highest, the best.
I did a balance transfer. I got 0% interest for 18 months.
I had to check my bank account, make sure that check cleared before I sat down and gave you guys any more of me. But
Yeah.
we're all good. I'm excited to be out here, man. It's good to see some fellow lefties. I was hoping to get maybe a few lefties versus righty, maybe a scramble type thing after the tournament's over initially, and go
I
out
like
there
it.
and talk a little trash and have some fun.
I like it.
I like
Yeah,
that a
sounds
lot.
good.
No, it's
I
great.
even tried to hit left-handed for you.
My guy Cole Swag, I'm curious, man. Now that you've been out here for a few days, it's Sunday. What's the one thing that you've enjoyed the most about being out here this weekend?
The camaraderie with everybody, meeting everybody finally for the first time. I think is that for me. That's it. I mean, golf. I play golf every day, so that's just another day at the office, meeting everybody. It's been a pleasure.
That's awesome, man. How you guys playing so far? How many holes have you played?
I think we're 5 or 6.
Start on 4 or whatever. I'm not good at math. I got that North Carolina.
They're at least through 4 holes, people. What are you guys at right now?
I know I've had 3 3-putts. I can tell you that.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
I'm over. I would just say that.
You're
Seriously,
over? Okay.
I'm over.
you're
I'm going
you're
over.
you're carrying the
So far,
lefties
he's carried
this
the weight.
week
I know.
with the putting.
Yeah, doing his thing down there.
Oh,
Well, we
trying.
appreciate you guys stopping in.
Absolutely.
If you want, don't feel obligated to stay. You guys can hang out. You can ask us questions, or if you just want to get back to playing golf, have at it, man. But
and by the way, you will be filmed
Awesome,
on
man.
this. You
Good to
will
see you,
be
bro.
filmed. Thanks, Cole. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, guys.
you're gonna.
Thank you, Mike. I need my fellow lefties. I need my fellow lefties out here.
All right, we got to represent.
Oh.
Things are taking over.
Just so you guys know, you are the first group. Like me and Ryan have been doing this for an hour, just talking with everyone who's been able to come by. But you guys are the first group, so get ready. Let's see it.
We're over here legit, just like trying to read everybody's names.
Oh, we're on pins.
That's what happens when you put righties in charge. That's what happens.
Man, you can't trust a lefty.
Carry the team, man.
What?
Be the brains of the operation.
You can't trust a
That
lefty.
just means they get another interview with Coach.
Yeah, buddy. See you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I was so excited.
We that was I'm just sad.
It's the Heartbreak Hotel over here.
All
right
right,
now.
now I'm definitely going to grab my cup.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna keep this running so you guys can see. But I'm just gonna go hit some golf balls right now because you know what? I got nothing else to do.
We do have a group of it looks like 7 or 8 on the 18th, so we may be back in business in a couple minutes.
Let's hope. I hope you guys are having fun. Anybody that's in here watching, thank you so much. What hole are you guys on? Oh man, you get to come to hole number 1 next. What they tell me. We got mulligans plus 3-putt and everybody coming through.
Hell yeah.
All right, this is a big group coming through. We got 6 people. And that right there, folks, is why I'm not playing today. That's why I'm doing a podcast instead.
We have a group at the first hole. This has been over an hour in the making. This is absolutely fantastic.
Oh man, we got Art of Golf and Birdogi in the house. Hey,
How are you, bud?
Anybody that wants to video yourself hitting a shot, my eye range is teed up perfect to have both the flamingos in the shot. So if you just snap it on that, you can record yourself with the shoot. Okay.
I've never been more happy to see people. We've been waiting hours. We have been waiting. Oh, this is amazing. We've been waiting so long. It's been 85 years. Absolutely. Come on, pop a squat, man. Come on
Fill
in.
up the chairs, fill up the chairs.
Absolutely. Everyone come on in. This is the more the merrier. Just don't take a bite of the Wawa Sizzly. That
We
one.
We are live streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now.
Absolutely.
We're
Let's
doing
get
a
you in here,
collab. This
Jeremy.
is the Duff It High podcast
The
today,
Duff It High. So
which I just did because I teed it up high and then I duffed it. So that's fantastic.
absolutely. So
you normalize Tylenol at the turn instead of a hot dog?
I will.
You guys, as long as you get within like a foot of the mic, talk straight into it.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, just make sure you're about a foot, less than a foot.
again.
Everyone come on in.
Okay.
So I will
Protocol,
say,
if you want to see,
I just want to have a very, very big, shout out to two of the guys who are here.
Took one before we started. I'll shake my second one.
And obviously a shout out to everyone else, but the two individuals, I am very happy that I got to meet,
Cool.
that I got to meet this week. Two of the first individuals that introduced themselves when I walked into the house was Jeremy, ATL Golf, and Kent Whiskey Diz. So just wanted to say thank you boys very, very much for being great to me this week as a first time here. And I really, really do appreciate it. We also have fellow first timers here. We got my man Chris Mulligan plus 3-putt. We got, I think, Bertogi, were you at the last one?
Nope.
First time. I know you this is your first one too. And I handicap, this is your first one as well. Well, I mean, we are just surrounded by fantastic individuals here. I do want to ask my first question, Bertogi.
Yes.
How do you hit a 1-iron? How do you have this in your bag?
I don't hit a one. Everybody else hits my one. I don't hit it. I've hit it maybe 40 times, and I think the farthest I got was like 140 yards out of it. It was a top roll.
That's unbelievable. And now we will get
Yeah.
Jeremy, I know you're part of the planning committee here and the executive committee. How do you think so far that this has gone? From obviously it's nothing will ever be able to probably compare to the first one because it was the first one. It was the original one. It was the
hometown. You know what I mean?
oh, right.
Exhausting. Exhausting. It's been exhausting. This is a long week.
Absolutely.
It really has been. We've had something going from sun up to sundown.
Yep.
And I'm tired.
Mhm.
But we're having a blast. I mean, just like the first one, we've met a lot of new people here, which has been fantastic. A lot of the returning members. We're having a good time, but I'll tell you what, be nice to be home too.
Oh, I can imagine. Luckily, you only got a short drive. Yeah, a 1 hour flight. A 1 hour flight. So that's good. Back up to Marietta. So Kyle, first time, obviously a Florida resident yourself. First time here. What have you? Did this kind of meet your expectations on what the Invitational would be like in a Create Tour event?
Oh, absolutely. It exceeded expectations. Yeah, you can't put into words what is going to go on within the 4 days and have it match up to what actually happens while you're there and in the moment and doing everything that we have going on. It's been incredible. Been a lot of people that I've met and a lot of people that I ran into that been friends on TikTok for since I started my channel. And so it's cool to meet everybody finally in person and then hang out, kick it, play some golf, hit some shanks,
Will there be any championship Sunday Mick Ultra shotguns from the tee?
I'm looking for my dad. Dude, I'll do it right now.
No, it's okay.
I'm dying out here. I played like 6 holes without a beer.
Oh,
Not good.
Shotgun one
It's not
right now.
Oh man, get it out. Let's get
I will not.
That's all you guys.
Dan or high hand on that.
I'm getting good golf right
Yeah, no, you're more than. Let's get you in. Absolutely. Take a seat.
you're on a podcast right now.
Yeah.
You're live.
So we are live streaming to YouTube right now, as well as we are recording
Across the world.
Yeah. No, high handicap. So me and Ryan did talk about this earlier. I will say I have not gotten to play with you, so I am a little sad about that. But I think that, like myself, you may be one of the founding members of the Positive Vibes Only Club out here with golf, because I'll tell you what, everyone who's played with you has said it's fantastic to play. And you just keep high spirits. And that is something that I try to pride myself on, because when I play bad and I'm not in good spirits, hi.
I try, it's golf hard. Don't you want to have a good time? Look at this. What is going
First
on?
time. First time.
First
Not by the bourbon, guys. It's not by the bourbon.
Look at that.
Oh,
That's
man.
impressive right there.
It's way
That's
more
more
than
impressive than any golf thing I'll do all day right there. Sprayed most of it. Good.
I put 2 small holes in there.
Stepping up. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, buddy. So
Definitely pleasure.
Ken, this is obviously a little bit different than the first one, but what has your experience been like here? Obviously, still playing with the whiskey guys and still having the
We
great
do
group.
that on the scramble. Obviously, the first day and today we're playing with different people, and it's good. It's good because you get to, sometimes you're in that little bubble, maybe from the first one, so you get to meet new people. And then obviously we've met people during the little things afterwards, and get to see people more. And it's been great. Like I said, it's all about just the fellowship of everybody coming together, making this thing successful, and freaking trying to play as good a golf as we can.
I really hope our hot mic. Oh my God, that.
And that was Aaron, like we said, everybody.
I will say, I mean, the Trailer Park Golf Club shirt right now is absolutely hopping.
It's sexy.
Trailer Park Golf Club.
And Article, Kyle's
guys-
got him right here as well.
Hit those guys up. They're freaking.
That's so fun. That's crazy for her to say that, but I say that same shit all the time. Same shit all the fucking time.
Chris, what you tee off? You got to come over here and talk to us, correct? You got to do that, right?
What is this?
I got the worst taste in my mouth.
I'd say it's about
This is 370.
Yeah.
So just crank it like right?
And I have to ask, was Tennessee on the bye this week, or did you guys play yesterday?
66-24. So we might as well bid on it.
Might as well bet. Oh, Missouri, right? Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's an
Play a high school team, Bob.
Well,
that's an SEC bye week.
Yeah.
I mean, besides Vanderbilt.
So yeah.
Besides Vanderbilt, that's probably the bye week of the ever. That's probably a pretty close bye week. Do you guys play Vanderbilt Thanksgiving week, or is that something?
Play next week. No, play South Carolina and Vandy.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Okay.
So the next 2 weeks, South Carolina.
Now, is that technically? I know we're not even talking golf, but is that technically a rivalry? You're saying?
No.
Okay.
No, Vandy. No.
You're talking about the Jets,
But they beat
the New York Jets, because
You beat Buffalo last week.
we beat Buffalo.
Yeah, but you still lost to your dad.
Yeah.
Still
Guess
lost
what?
to
Next week, Sauce is gonna come in and get saucy all over everybody.
Saucy's good.
There it is. What a drive!
He's been hitting them.
Trouble right over there.
Water. She comes right out. That's free stroke right there. No stroke. Free drop, baby.
Where did you miss it? You missed the what? The water? Is it water? Is it water or is it water? Right there. It's fucking water. WOOD.
You guys, all right?
I lived in Philly. I know it. I know. Oh,
I am from Philly.
I know you're not, but it's still true.
Oh, that was not a miss. He was taking a practice.
Oh.
This is the biggest sandbagger of all time right here.
Oh, yeah, baby. Hey,
Oh. Now this is the best. This is my favorite part right here, because we get to come on in. We've got 5 more
We got 5 more people teeing off. So we can
Absolutely.
talk from
And Chris, I will say, it was unbelievable to finally meet you in person
Hell
after
yeah,
we
man.
had you on the pod.
It was awesome. I didn't even know you were coming out here. So
Yeah.
it's cool to meet you.
Kept it a little bit on the down low, but
Yeah.
I will say, woo! How many dog shits have we let out this week?
This week, a few, definitely a few. This is definitely the worst day that I'm playing so far.
After that beautiful drive?
Yeah, I'm having trouble with my irons right now. And a couple duffs.
Yeah.
The last hole.
Hey,
But
fellow Duff man, that's all that matters.
I've been driving the ball really good all week though. So.
Yeah. I mean, that was a. There we go, Ken. Wow. I know I'm trying to keep my voice down a little bit because I don't want to. But yeah, so your first, just like me, your first event this week. How's your experience been so far?
It's been awesome, man. I got great housemates. I'm with Berdogi, which just worked out great because we wanted to collaborate, but with Matt from High Handing Average. There we go. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
We got through. Oh, it almost got through.
That's some dog shit golf right there. That guy plays Bethpage Black like every other weekend. Lucky. Very lucky guy. But yeah, with Mr. Matt from ITW Golfing and Berdogi, Art of Golf, Howdy Pouches in the house.
So many good players this week too.
Spencer from Pure Planet.
There we go. Perfect.
I guess we're giving Berdogi a mulligan there.
It is Championship Sunday after all, so
Berdogi plus
we play
mulligan.
Championship golf. The rule books go out.
Yeah, man. Cool meeting you in person.
Absolutely,
We
man.
go out there and see if we could not duff one or put one right into that bunker right there.
No, it's great.
Thank you, bro.
Buddy. We'll see you when you come back around. No, they're
Did you hit Kyle? No. Still waiting on Kyle. Kyle got a hit.
Shirt is this?
That's my shirt.
Okay.
That's my undershirt.
Okay. Where you want me to leave it? You want me to just leave it with your bag?
Yeah, you can just toss it.
Have you hit yet or not?
No.
The bus three will get you.
Any of you ladies want to get on the live stream podcast?
Aaron, back up a little bit.
Oh.
I do need to plug that in.
I'll sit when people come. I'll sit on the end.
Are you sure? Oh, yeah.
Official.
It is. We do our best over here. We try. Pop a squat, Jesse. Pop a squat.
Oh, good ball. Good ball. Art of Golf just hitting moon bombs over here.
I know. This is absolutely.
Aaron, are you getting in on this? Sit down.
Pop a squat. Everyone come on in.
Yeah.
We're live on YouTube.
Video.
That's right. Sarah, the little
Right
bit
here.
of camera.
So and then it's right. And then it's right here.
Sit down and come.
No, I'm sitting.
Yeah, you gotta talk into the microphone.
Oh, do I have to sit to talk into the microphone?
Well, the cord's not gonna reach very far, so if you don't sit, you're not
Here,
really
we'll
gonna
sit
be able
together.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Welcome, ladies. A great
Please sit
ladies
down.
group. Fantastic ladies group.
We're the best leaders group. I think.
The best ladies group.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
I'm fairly confident.
So how are we guys? How are we ladies playing today?
Awesome. Today.
Today.
It's relative. Today's relative. Rough start. But it has been a great day. It has been a great time.
We're joined by Jesse Hay. We have Aaron Kvist in the house, and then we have Sonia. How do you say your last name, Sonia?
Not a shack.
Nadish.
I was
Shack.
Yeah, that's
Shack. Yes.
these are three of the most fun ladies to play golf with right here. So everybody listening,
Fun.
everybody watching,
Yes.
absolutely be fucking jealous.
Yeah, well, I'm jealous of
me right now because of
I think
these
she's right.
girls for sure. We're literally
She's
having
doing
so
funny.
much
She's
fun.
such a sandbagger. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can hit a ball.
She's a sandbagger.
Bogey golf as a bogey golfer handicap.
It's the best golf.
Right.
Let's just.
I mean, that's a factual statement.
Joe, you're not playing well. We're all playing well.
How much am I using my 7-wood, guys?
Every shot except the putter.
There's no shame in my game. It's 100 to 150 yards. We use the 7-wood.
Nice.
We hit it softer, and then we hit it. And that's
Look, we took cover just in
Yeah.
time.
No, look at on a podcast, you're live streaming and avoiding the rain for a minute.
they are protecting us.
Yeah, we're such gentlemen.
The gods have spoken.
You are.
Actually,
Yeah.
speaking
Shout out to the guys though.
That's what I call
Gentlemen.
Thank you
Oh,
for
yes.
stopping by. You're more than welcome to stay and hang out as long as you want. It's going to take a little while for these guys to get out of the way.
100%. So, Jesse, Sonia, both first timers, just like me.
Yes.
How's it been? How have you ladies? I'm not gonna say how have you guys because you are not guys. How have you ladies been enjoying kind of the entire week so far?
I've had a lot of fun. I've had so much fun. It's really cool to meet everybody that you interact with and see on TikTok, but don't obviously get to meet in person every day. So it's been a little surreal at first, but it's been a lot of fun.
That's great.
Yeah, fun is good too, because we did have a lot of fun at the beginning where we did get to interact and meet people. So it makes it a lot more comfortable because, we're all a little nervous
Mm.
when we first arrive, especially
100%.
as newcomers, but in tournament, really, you get really nervous, right? So yeah, it was great to have like the fun
Yeah.
day that we didn't really necessarily golf, but
Yeah.
but it was great. And it's nice golfing with the women today.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, Aaron.
The timing is amazing here.
Yeah.
For the spring because
Yes.
it really is coming down. And like we
really
just
is.
they're out there.
And we're in here,
And you guys are under.
And our grips are still dry. So I think now we're gonna win, guys.
right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna win.
Oh.
We're the biggest winners.
So now, Aaron, you did go to the Southern Invitational, right? Correct. Yep. So you were one of the 5
The
women, the OG group.
The OGs.
So tell me,
You're fine. Yeah, we're good.
I just want to make sure we're getting. So you have been kind of I would say inspiring a lot of the other girls here to get involved. It has gone.
Self-inspiring too.
I would if I was you as well. But
Inspired. She
how-
inspires me.
how great is it that you have seen the women go from 5 girls, which was 5 strong, to now 15 women here at this event?
That's exactly honestly what I wanted. And like I've talked to a lot of the girls in advance of like, you got to come because like it's not what you think it is type of thing. Like, well, you're safe, right? As a woman, you're safe. No, but you don't know. You're going into out of town with a bunch of strangers and you don't know what to expect. And it is kind of scary, especially if we're all bold enough at least to travel on our own for the most part, because I don't think any of us came with boyfriends or like.
Well, your wife didn't make
No.
it, unfortunately,
or
but
husbands or whatever, right? Like
yeah.
we didn't come
Corey
with a
has to come.
significant other, or even some of the guys bring their wives, and I think
Right.
that's wonderful. But I think it's just that you can feel comfortable and safe, and there's a lot of really Ryan.
It's like
Ryan was here me
Yeah.
all the time, and he was
becoming
he
family.
he was just made sure I was okay, and I was taking, he had a car, so I got to go in the car with him and stuff, and like. I have the same thing this time. Like JD is missing out on, hanging out with the boys on the big ride in and doing all his boy time. But he's like, but like, you needed something and you shouldn't have to ask. And so like, they
Yeah,
are
no,
really,
there's a
really
lot of great
good
guys
guys. And the women are great too.
Yeah.
And
Especially
honestly-
you and you.
I got to make sure from my
Yes.
end.
and Justin wants to be included with the ladies.
Too.
So that's,
Ladies too.
Nice.
To make him
Absolutely.
Yeah, and how'd you yell for?
to know what it feels like.
Pick
That's awesome.
someone off. Who did you pick off?
I want to make sure that I have a second to say Corey Hayden, Jesse's wife. I want you to know that you are here in spirit. I know you can't physically be here, but
She's been so sweet this whole time.
I
too.
can't wait to meet
Her.
Corey at some point.
I know
The
she's-
2 of you are awesome. So
Thanks.
I'm glad that you made it. I'm glad we have time to hang out and spend some time together this weekend. So thank you so much.
Yeah, no, I'm having.
That's
a blast.
awesome.
She's gonna be at the next one for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, she better.
And
Does she
Sonia,
golf too?
Sure. Oh yeah.
Awesome.
She's really good. really, really good.
That's awesome.
And Sonia and I, we have a little bit of an inside connect too, because we were one of the first two people to start doing a little bit of dance talk, golf talk together. You remember
Oh,
the electric eel?
I do. The other day. Stuff. Go.
I tried dance talk one time.
I
and
forget
it
it.
was,
Do it.
I actually didn't know it was an electric eel thing until after I watched it a few times. I thought, oh, it's supposed to be doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, I am watching though, and we still can't go, ladies.
Where's
We are
our
not-
tea
we're not
box
holding
anyways?
Right.
Right here.
Oh, no,
It's up a little bit further.
Anybody up? We're not holding anybody up.
we're not
Nope.
holding anyone.
They
up.
put it down at water level instead of putting it up for us. That's
know.
kind of real nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. We don't need those extra 10 yards down at water
Well,
level.
And the best part, the best part is too, is that yeah, you guys are up.
Can go.
So unfortunate.
All right. Mwah.
No, we can only go.
No, we can go. We
Old fashioned. The ladies are going to be jumping.
Good.
Ladies, thank you so much for jumping
Thank you
in.
guys so much.
We'll talk to y'all later.
We appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
You're the best.
You are the best. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Sonia.
Ryan.
Thanks, guys.
Jesse.
Hey, Karen. No, you're fine. What? So as you may be seeing behind us, there's a good amount of, hold on one second. We're readjusting. Oh. Oh no, we're just doing a little bit of readjustment. Come on, guys. Come on. Good job, good job. Let me know how it looks.
Let me finish quick before.
Yeah. No, no worries. But can you just check there to see how it's aligning? We're looking okay?
Yeah, we'll just get
We'll squeeze.
yeah. We'll have other people. We can pull this. Hey, we can pull this table back too.
We're good. Yeah. Hot mic, guys. Hot mic. Remember that.
All right, we're in a little bit of a transition right now. It's starting to rain a little bit harder. We're trying to make sure the camera gets under the tent so it doesn't get wet.
We got our boys Tyler and Audrey here.
Tyler and Audrey, look at these professional cameras. Come over here. Look at this. Look at this rig right here.
$90 webcam. $8, $9, $10,000
No,
piece
that's like
of
the 40.
$40,000. Hey, watch out for the $90 webcam, sir.
Listen, we got the old fashioned golfer right here. This man carries around a 1962 vintage bar, like a case with all the ingredients to make old fashions on the road.
Yep. Yeah,
He's absolutely amazing.
Justin, amazing too, bud. Everyone get in here. Right underneath.
Justin, get over here.
Yeah, pop right on here. We have. Absolutely. We've all. It's okay.
Make sure you talk directly into the mic.
Hey, don't block my good side.
Oh, that's probably Aaron.
Oh, you're fine, Audrey. Don't worry. Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're over underneath. Anybody got any teas?
Oh, right here, bud. There you go.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah, no worries.
No.
Hey, fellow
some golf
Wawaz. Fellow
I got a bunch
Wawaz.
of them. Here's one.
Oh,
Well, there you go. I just need one right now.
Sorry.
so,
All right.
oh,
There are 2 people live right now.
so we are going live. So we are.
Tape.
Oh no, this is live on YouTube right now. Yes, sir.
I have never been in a position of a celebrity, micro celebrity.
Just 1 foot away, at least one. Within a foot. That's all we need. We are
I
joined.
mean, you're a foot away from me.
No, a foot.
I can get close.
We are joined by my friend Old Fashioned Golfer, and we are joined by, and I always mess it up, the Chief Creative Officer or the Chief Operation. Well, we just added CCO as well.
Black Ops. That's what I want.
Yes,
Lunatic.
yes. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Justin Young. Oh my God, guys, what an absolute day! And can we just say, I know we mentioned it earlier, but the amount of work that Justin put in and Dreadful Hat Company put in to make everyone's creator hats
Boom.
right here. It is. I mean, when I tell you yesterday, I got
Jealous.
the gray hat with the light blue flag, and I was like, if I could have, I would have picked this hat.
Nice.
It was, yeah, Abby, come on in. Let's get everyone in. I would have picked that hat. No,
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Abby Cowell.
Thank you. Thank you.
Papa Squat. Absolutely. We are here. I feel bad. I need Ryan to sit down and ask questions sooner or later.
Yeah, why don't we do it right
Yeah.
now?
Get in here.
You mic hog.
I am a mic hog. I am an attention.
What do you host a podcast or something? Come on.
W word. I don't want to swear, even though we have hot mics and people
I-
walking
I-
by saying,
I'm
man on the
I'm messing up the
I like how
stuff.
you teed that up for him.
No.
You teed it high.
You did tee it high. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah. Well, so here's what we're doing. Because we're collaborating, he's Duffing Up Podcast and I'm Tee It High Podcast. We're calling this the Duff It High Podcast. And in absolute true fashion, I had to put that into motion. So earlier I teed a ball up high and absolutely duffed it. So it was fantastic. Hey,
baby.
That's
if you
awesome.
want to double check that mic, it's kind of like, or I'm sorry, the camera. I just want to make sure it's like, yeah. I don't know if that's the laptop or the mic, but either way, it looks good.
I think this would be a great time to talk about.
What's that?
What do you think I'm going to say?
I'm not trying to impress you.
Well, but no one, that's an inside joke. Our little race on Friday.
Yeah. How about we talk about that race?
Yeah. Why don't you let them know what happened?
I am a absolute perfect gentleman and I absolutely let her win.
Ladies first.
In a hot dog suit.
I was wearing a giant wiener costume,
I was
right?
too.
Greasy. Did yours have ketchup and mustard on it?
Yeah. We were in the same one.
We were in the
I
same
think
one.
That's what made it
I'm not
even
a
better.
form cleaner. I put on the ketchup costume.
So we
Oh,
put on
okay.
the costume, hit our drives, and at the same time take off with our clubs. And whoever got it in the whole first one, and I can't wait. Let's make a short film out of it because
We have to.
we have about 3 GoPros that filmed us, 4 phones,
4 phones.
from every angle, and
Yeah.
we were like we were going at it, and I won.
She did. And she won because
Oh, excuses.
she won
Already,
because she was
excuses already.
significantly better than me. Okay. She won because she deserved to win and she played better. It's a little cockeyed. It's not level.
I did deserve to win. Just give me the credit.
Down on the right side, up on the left side. She won because she played better. And she even called me, dude, this is how savage Abby Cowell is in a hot dog wiener costume race. She saw me, my second shot, I snap hooked a 7-iron into the woods, right?
As you do.
And I had 2 strategies at play here. Okay. Number 1, Kramer was following me on a golf cart and he had a GoPro in one hand and a camera in another hand. I have no idea how this man steered this golf cart at all. I don't know how he did it, but I asked him to drive up in front of me and go look and see if my ball was still in play ahead of me running up there, right? Because he's on a cart. And he couldn't find it. And I was like, don't worry about it. I'm just going to take a drop. And Abby is running next to me in the fairway, full sprint. And she's like, that's a 10-second penalty if you're taking a drop. And I'm like,
I
What a
was,
savage.
10-second
well, I was thinking of like,
those weren't even in the regular rules.
I made it up because I was thinking of like F1, you know, when they get penalties, they have to sit in the pit lane
Yeah.
for like 5 to 10 seconds. I was like, that's a, you know, you have a penalty. You need to sit there for 10 seconds. He did not.
I got
but
a black
still beat him.
flag.
And shout out Ansley's here.
We talked about this earlier before y'all came through. We gave so much credit to Ansley for being such a rock star, for absolutely not hesitating, grabbing a GoPro and sprinting behind you all the way down the entire hall to catch it. It was amazing.
Caddy.
Yeah, to mention, I was actually the group playing behind them. So it was a par 5 for like 400 some yards.
Yeah. And you did it
I'd
again.
say. Yeah. So, well, we had to have the footage. It's one of those things that you just have to. But what you guys don't know about Abby is you're like on like a running squad or something, aren't you?
Well, I'm trying to be a runner.
Yeah, and Ansley hasn't ran since she wouldn't run from anything.
No, you killed it. She was a great caddy, and
Ansley, you can come sit over here.
Okay.
I think we're about to tee off on the pool.
Well, I thought maybe skip this hole.
Okay. I'm down.
I'm saying like we can go play, but let's skip this hole. And this- and the slope.
I want to.
Oh wait, one of these is, I guess it's this one's what?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Abby's-
We can go play and just.
Abby's trying to be a runner and I'm a retired runner. So
Yeah, maybe.
it was a contest.
But yeah, that was fun. But moral of the story, let's just get back to it. I won.
Yeah. Yeah. The biggest key point of this entire thing is that I lost.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. That's
Yeah.
why I came here today on your podcast, just to remind you.
Yeah. You absolutely kicked my buns. No bun intended.
It's like it was like a 2-inch like difference.
Yeah.
No,
I
it was.
just salt in the wound.
Asked me to add in case.
2
you
foot
guys
putt that I
mentioned.
missed.
What killed me was when Ryan in a race, strokes did not matter. It was literally the fastest of his hole.
me somebody got that.
You did. You got it. You just killed that ball.
So it didn't matter on strokes. So in a seconds to seconds, nickel to dime race.
Tripod shot of the
Ryan sets down his tripod.
Yes.
The green. I mean, it's like it was so neck and neck, and the man is just like making sure like he gets the shot. Like,
Yeah.
or just
That was my GoPro. So the whole time that I was running down the fairway, I had my golf clubs in one hand and I had my GoPro in the other hand, and I was recording myself. And so, yeah, like I wasn't going to not get a shot of me trying to make this putt, but I straight up, I ran right in front of Abby. I set my GoPro down and
poor. Goodness.
I said, we're getting taken out. People hitting the shots at us.
Most.
Yeah, the video is, look, you're going to appreciate that GoPro footage because
I'm gonna edit it into a short film. I'm not kidding.
yeah.
Second from every angle. Yeah.
Mine. So then, yeah. So actually, I cart cammed Kramer like while he was running the hole. I was like, I'm gonna need a breather. And then I played with Logan and them, and I finished. Well, actually, you, yeah, but you were last. So I was second loser, or second.
Also,
worst
Kramer was
loser.
cheating the entire. He was taking all of our balls and throwing them back at us. It was brutal.
Yeah, we'll catch up. Yeah, not fair.
Hey,
But,
real quick, I just want to give a shout out to Justin over here, Dreadful Golfer, Dreadful Hat Company. Thank you so much for all the custom hats. Thank you so much for all of your hard work, all of your effort to put this event together.
For sure.
This event has been, in my opinion, a success. We're gonna look back at some things, and we're gonna have some awesome ideas going into the next one. We're gonna be able to make some adjustments after this event for sure. But I really appreciate all the work that you've put into this 100%. And I'm curious, from a creator of the creators perspective, what is the one thing that you're the most satisfied with on this event?
Just the people. I think it's been super fun. We've created, which the whole creator, we've created a ton of content that's gone over there. So our goal is to take over social media. And I believe every time I flip through my feed, that's what we're seeing. We're seeing Flamingo, we're seeing Creator, we're seeing all the fabulous people that came out, played. We're also we're seeing these fabulous shots right behind me. This is live.
We're not all good golfers.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, we've had some fabulous sponsors as well. Like you mentioned, Dreadful Hat. I made some hats. That's one of the things I do on the side. But we have Sniper golf balls. Gave everybody half a dozen golf balls today, so that's what people are playing with. We've got
T Grips, who came out, did so much for
Yep.
us. Gave those T Grips. That's all I've used today, especially whenever it's raining.
Hey, Patty, how's Diane?
Have it still here in my pocket. But yeah,
Yeah, if you guys need to
use
go.
those T
Hey,
Grips.
Ansley and Abby are out.
Love them.
Peace.
Thanks, Abby. Thanks, Ansley.
Sorry, not to interrupt you. You're killing it. We're gonna go.
Hey, before you guys leave, I want you to know, like, you two ladies in particular are like the core, the heart of what we're hoping to have as far as golfers in general here. But you two ladies have been absolutely fantastic. I'm so incredibly lucky to have met you two. Thank you so much for making it out. Y'all are insane. You're amazing. Go have fun. Enjoy the rest of the day. And I'm getting my revenge at Pop Stroke tonight. I'm just throwing that out there.
Thank you for saying that.
Thank you.
All right, back to it.
Yeah, just run it down. Just some of the things. I mean, everybody.
Patty, get a seat.
But you've seen up here, and I'm sure you probably mentioned them, and you can see these sniper golf balls they provided today. Gene from iRange came through huge. Gave some iRange. If you go through it, I was kind of doing it on my live, and I've got my live going down here as well. At least, by the way, it said internet connection. Okay, whatever. I'll quit looking at that camera and point. No, exactly. No, at least every other cart there's an iRange in it. I mean, that's a must, like, to have. And he's got the little iRange Mini, all the things. It's super cool. We've got stuff tonight for Polar Golf. We've got Snowman Golf, Yada Golf. We've got a ton of stuff. We haven't done any prizes yet tonight. When we get to Pop Stroke, hopefully this is not happening in Pop Stroke. We're about 30 minutes away. Hopefully this is a brief shower, but we'll get out there. We're gonna unleash all the stuff. We've got Chisel, the Chisel. If you're not following,
oh my gosh,
those glasses are so nice. But yeah, we've got those. Got some things. We got Blow Snake gave some things, some shirts. A shout out to Coltrane, who hooked up some of those sponsorships. I know I'm forgetting everybody because I don't have a list, but just amazing people that came through to provide things for the amazing people that are here. Speaking of amazing people, it's a great segue.
Yeah, and so we were talking about this earlier when we were introing this before you guys came through. It's fun being a podcast host because we get to create rivalries between people that have no idea that they're involved in a rivalry. And we absolutely set up Patty Pouches to have a massive rivalry with our guy, Nick Delfico, right? But we've created a new one, and we're going to let you guys know right now. We're pitting Cincinnati Swagger up against Coltrane to see who's the swaggiest of the swag. And we redubbed Coltrane Cole Swag instead of Coltrane.
I love it.
Or you might be able to call him the Swagger Train, but he likes Cole Swag.
We have not told Cincinnati yet, and we know that he will be upset when he hears this. So we're waiting for the right time to tell him.
Can we just say that the swag train is fueled by coal?
Oh, yes. Yes. Patty, get on the mic, man. How have you enjoyed this weekend so far? You having fun, or are you just getting bored of kicking everyone's ass out here?
I'm just kind of bored of you talking. I mean, like, I'm just kidding. No, this has probably been one of the best weekends that we've had so far. Just finally being able to meet everybody. It's really been a pleasure coming together and doing this. And I really, hats off to Thomas and all those that have helped out. I mean, even the guys on the board, the guys that have helped get sponsors, just everything. I mean, this is awesome. This is just the beginning, and let's see where it goes from here. So I'm excited to see everything. And I mean, I told Thomas the other day, I haven't played a fun round of golf in like 3 months. And that Friday Fun Day, man, that was something new. So it was fun to be a part of, and I appreciate you guys reaching out and getting me out here. So
now, we have nicknamed your rivalry with Nick Delfico, McDreamy versus McSteamy.
Ooh.
Which one? We'll give you the
get
choice
tips.
of who you would rather be.
This rivalry is based on who's the most attractive man at the tournament.
It does not matter about golf whatsoever.
Are you team McDreamy or team McSteamy?
I mean, I think I gotta go dreamy because I'm in everybody's dreams every single night. I don't know.
Dunked it.
Man, Alan, you slam dunk.
It's like I just live rent free in everybody's head. I love it. I mean, I come down here. I don't even stay in the Airbnb that I got because I live rent free everywhere I go. Now, don't even ask me where I've been staying because I don't even know. But
thanks, Patty Pouches. We'll see you now.
Yeah, let's get Tone in it. We got the stick, man.
But Pat, like myself, this is your first event. So how do you feel that you've kind of, and it's not really an assimilation because I feel like everyone here has made at least me feel very welcome, and I'm sure it's the same for you. But how have you felt kind of being a part of the new of the creator and being, not just invited, but also, kind of bringing the game to everyone here as well too?
I mean, I just thought it was an honor that everybody went out and started practicing like a month before this just because they knew they were coming against me. And I mean, honestly, I was just sitting back at the place calling Ryan and we were just kicking back talking about this event. And this has been like the time of my life coming down here. And I really appreciate you guys having me out here. So, I mean, it means everything to me. These people, we've gotten to know each other through TikTok and it's everything to finally meet them in person. And like, I mean, we got one of the best guys right here. And like, he really put me on to you guys because I mean, I tell him all the time, if he never duetted one of my swing videos, I wouldn't even know about this whole thing. So,
Well,
I mean,
we're gonna
hats off to him.
We're gonna get Classic Man in here in a second, but I want to take a second to stop the jokes for a minute. And I just want to be 100% real with you guys. I've had nothing but respect for you this entire time. I've been fortunate enough. You and I have like become friends outside of all this, right?
Yeah.
But I want to make sure that everybody understands, and Brandon and I talked about this, how big your heart is. And yes, you are a fantastic golfer, but there has not been a day, a moment, or a minute that I haven't seen you go out of your way to spend time with some of the newer golfers, some of the amateur golfers that are out here, some of the people that really want to improve their game and work on their skills. And you're just out there giving them love. You're showing them swing tips. You're giving them drills that they can work on. I appreciate you, man. I have a ton of respect for you. And the fact that you would go out of your way to just try to help other people get better and enjoy this game says a lot about your character, man.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. And I posted something the other day and like, I really mean it too. When I say like, the last thing I want to be remembered for is me on the golf course. Cause like what really matters is everything that's off the golf course, how you carry yourself and like what you truly stand for. And I mean, some people have gotten the opportunity to see how I really am as a person and not really that Patty Pouch's character that we mock up and we get to the drawing boards on it and in the boardrooms. But yeah, I mean, it's just an honor to be out here and like, I really appreciate it. And like, just to allow me to have a platform and just to kind of like get in with a lot of new people and kind of show them the ropes, because I mean, golf has really changed my life. And like, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So I want that to be for everybody else too.
I love it.
I love that, man. Hey, when you get out there, make sure you got to keep those locks in there. So you got to keep wearing the visors. Make sure Thomas gets you one. So that way, with the Creator visor, so that way you can keep those locks flowing, because you got to leave the hats for the balding men like myself and like Brian, and Tone, you're already there, so we don't even have to bring that up.
I gave up on it a long time ago. That's why I'm bald headed now.
Tone, thank you for jumping by, man. I appreciate you hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.
Hold on one second. Is there a way this camera is blocking that camera?
I'm sorry. I had to move because of the tree.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
that's much better. Thanks, Autry.
We're not chatting. Look at this. Look at
We're telling you $40,000 camera where to go, by the way. So,
this is the Denzel Washington of our generation right here. You cannot block this man's face from a camera.
No, talk about a reverse catfish. I mean, we go on live and I think this man is like 45, 50 years old. He's talking about retiring. And then he shows up and he looks like he's 24 playing linebacker in the NFL. Like, come on, man. Like,
how about my skincare, baby? Oil.
Yeah, you got the GPS coordinates of that Fountain of Youth, or what's up, bro?
That's a secret, baby.
Is there a promo code? We got a like and follow for part 2. What's up?
Man, I want to keep that to myself. You know what I mean? It's good skincare products.
Tone, how is as one of the leaders of the lefty gangs out here and one of the OG lefties, how's been playing this week so far for you?
It's been a little bit of a fight for me out here on the course. I can't get my swing down. I changed a couple of things on my grip, so I'm kind of struggling, but I'm having a good time. It's good to see all the same faces from the Southern Invitational, but it's also good to meet a couple of new people. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Patty Pouch is like, I had no idea how it was going to go down the day I duetted his video, and it put me to sleep at night because his swing is like a lullaby. It's just been like a snowball effect, and I got to meet a lot of new people out here, and it's been a blast, man. I can't even be mad at it. Coming all the way from California,
getting my flight canceled and delayed, but it was well worth the hassle to get here, man, to be with you guys.
Hey, another shout out goes out to Zoolander for driving out to Tampa to come pick you up at the airport.
Absolutely. I had no idea. Well, I ain't gonna say I had no idea, but when I changed my flight to Tampa, Zoolander was one of the main people who were like, yo, keep me posted as to what's going on with your flight. And so he was the first person I hit, say, hey man, I'm flying into Tampa. I'll get there at 4. He said, and his next text it wasn't even good. It wasn't even great. It was like, yo, I'm coming to get you. And he drove an hour and some change to come get me, man. And hats off to my guy from Canada, man. I love that dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, it's a miss if we don't bring this up right now. But can Patty give us just a quick rundown of what happened yesterday at the closest to the pin par 3?
Oh my gosh.
That was hilarious.
I mean, that was the biggest tease I think I've ever had in my life. Sorry to any women out there that are kind of disappointed by me saying that.
Or men.
No. Yeah, I mean, who knows? But yeah, no, I hit this beautiful ball, and the craziest part is that one bounce is maybe like a foot in front of the pin, goes past the hole, zips back, and it just sits there on the lip. And I'm like, that's gotta fall. And I'm just yelling at it. I mean, and nobody in my group understood that I have yet to have a hole in one. I mean, I play 400 rounds a year and I have yet to have a hole in one. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Has anybody in your family ever had a hole in one?
Yeah. So my dad has about 12 to 16 of them. My mom even has one. And then my little brother has 2 of them. And it's just nuts. Like, I mean, I play the most golf. I've played more golf in the last 4 years than I think any of them combined. And I don't even have one. And I've been robbed, I don't even know how many times, but yeah, I mean, if you're wondering why I have no heart, ladies, it's because of these shots like that.
I saw that, and it was just like, do you just go up and you just kind of do like a big jump next to the ball and just like, come on, like, this is natural gravity. If I just jump right here, it'll take it right in, we'll count it.
I mean, honestly, this has started since when I was born. I've always been about an inch, a little short in some areas. So, yeah, I just knew. I mean, it's only fitting that it was like 1 inch short. I mean, maybe even a half inch. But I mean, oh well. I understand it. That's probably just how it's gonna go. But oh well, great shot. I mean, I think what was even better though was the start that we had. The group that we had, those 2 ladies, having Caitlin and Jessie Hay. I mean, they just absolutely killed it. I mean, we started off, we got on a really hot streak. We started with 5 birdies in a row, and then we ended with 5 birdies in a row. And that, I mean, a lot of that had to do with the lady golfers that we had on our team, and they just killed it. And I'm so proud of both of them for coming out and doing everything that they did and contributing how they did as well.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I will say it would not be a Creator Tour Invitational tournament without at least an hour rain.
Yeah,
you're good. Right there's perfect. No, it's good.
But there is at least, I feel like every tournament, I remember when I was watching it, your guys' original Friday Fun Day, there was like an hour delay. On Friday this week, we had about an hour to an hour and a half delay where Patty, we all went into the poker room and pretended to play, which, I still got my money taken away from me, even though we didn't even play. So, that's how good I am at that sport.
Well, if they finally decide to come out west, we won't have these problems. It never rains in Southern California, baby. I'm telling you, we got some great courses. They need to bring it out west.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Nick down.
Let's get this rivalry going.
Let's put Nick right here next to Patty. We got official McDreamy versus McSteamy.
Hey, do you want to wipe the camera?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Step in over there.
I missed it by an inch. Oh my God. You need something.
Get in here, Caitlin.
Rain's coming down.
Oh, give me those. Give me those.
All right, I'm gonna take control. We've got the man, the myth, the legend, Nick Delfico in the house. Say hi, Nick.
What is going on, guys? Nick live.
So we were talking a little bit earlier with Patty Pouches. We also have the amazing talented, the beautiful Caitlin Rasmussen.
What's going on?
This is the second time now that you've been able to join me on a podcast.
I know, in like a matter of 3 weeks or something.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, frequent flyer miles.
So Nick, I just want to get your opinion real quick. We've been Brendan and I have been laughing about how fun it is to create rivalries between people without them knowing it.
Yeah.
What was your take on the rivalry that was built up between you and Patty Pouches that you had no part in whatsoever?
Oh my God. Freaking Ryan called me. He's like, dude, just so you know, I've been hyping you up for the whole day. And I'm on my way to the event. I'm like, there's no way you actually did that. And apparently it was true. And I just thought it was funny. Because I know Patty. I followed him back, and I know he could really play. So
Hey,
I just thought it was hilarious.
finally followed me back. I'm sorry I got lost in those 60,000 followers you had there. Sorry.
Caitlin, maybe you can help us out real quick. So Brendan and I were talking earlier.
All right.
And we were trying to determine who we thought was the most beautiful man at the tournament today. And these two gentlemen came to mind, and Brendan said that what we should do is have a contest, McDreamy versus McSteamy. So I'm curious, who of these two is McDreamy and who is McSteamy?
I'm gonna go on the third option here. I'm gonna put my man Tone. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
we got to get Tone in here.
Yeah.
Fountain of
It's
youth
the winner.
on
Oh,
it.
You
baby.
didn't even know. You just did the contest.
Dude, you are.
I called him the Denzel Washington of our generation.
I love that.
Sexiest man of the year.
Oh, thank you.
Sexiest man here.
I mean, it's good genetics. My dad and my mom, I owe it all to them.
Hey, Tone, on the top 50 sexiest men in America, who are the other 49?
I couldn't tell you, man, because I don't pay attention to that. You know, if you in second place, you far second place.
The viewers.
And then we got the Golden Locks boy right here. But you can't not love this face right here. This handsome young man. This is Nick Del Fuego.
Daddy D.
The only thing that looks better in motion, other than Nick Delfico's swing, are the wings of an angel.
Y'all have a good one. Let me go ahead and finish this up.
Yeah, get after it, man.
Nick, Caitlin, what's the highlight of the weekend for you guys? You're returning. You were at the Southern Invitational. It's the second one. It's the Flamingo. What do you guys think? You guys having fun?
Absolutely. The absolute highlight for me has been seeing all of my friends from the first tournament. Like after the first one, we got so fucking close so fast. We all became best friends immediately. So we all booked a house together. And as soon as I saw all of these guys, I went to Waffle House. It was awesome. That's
Yeah, it was so much fun just hanging out with everybody again, and it was only 3 months away, but it feels like it's been forever. And then I really loved the drive shack yesterday. We kind of just all got to talk to everybody and have fun games. And then, you just chill on the side with some food and drinks. And yesterday overall was so much fun the whole day. So
I love it. How many holes have you guys played so far? What?
We played 10 holes.
we
Played
have
10 holes?
8 more. Yeah.
How are you playing today?
I'm doing all right. I think I'm 1 under so far.
All right. Yeah.
How are you playing today, Caitlin?
I'm not playing as bad as I have been, but I'm also playing back to 2 boxes. So that's
Oh.
my excuse.
Playing with us.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Well, if you guys, whenever you guys get to this one, this is 370 right here. So there's 2 different tee boxes, but honestly, they're within 10 yards of each other. So I think it's better if everybody just plays with the Flamingos.
Yeah.
But
It works.
This is the first hole.
this is hole number 1. Yeah,
Nice.
hole number 1, par 4. There is water on the left of the green.
Impromptu.
It looks like there's also water in a few other places as well.
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
Florida golf at its finest.
Where?
A little bit of rain.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna step out of the way. I want Brendan to get in here. I'm sure he's got some questions for you guys. So come on, sit down.
It might need a wipe on the camera. The top part keeps flaring out.
Okay.
It's good right now, but every once in a while they'll get water on the top.
Yeah,
It's under the tent.
Oh yeah, now okay, never mind. Now it should be fine.
I know. We were able to lock up.
This is great.
Hey, check bags are check bags for a reason. You can put whatever you want in there. Luckily, it came out to 51 pounds, and the lady looked at me, and I was just like, and she was like, okay.
Got your eyelashes and she'll be like, okay.
I love it.
These eyelashes were made for radio. They were not made for dating. But so obviously 2 returners. I talked with Patty already about kind of feeling a lot at home here. And it's something that I definitely feel it's the same way for me coming in and really being able to experience this for the first time. What do you guys think has been some of the positives from this tournament that, maybe
obviously I can't compare it to the first one because I wasn't there, but like how do you feel as though this has kind of maybe not increased, but expanded to kind of bring in a lot more people and really grow kind of the creator? How do you think this has been able to do that?
I mean, I think that you said it right there. We've been able to expand and add in more people. We've added, however many, I think it's like 20 or 30 people that weren't here last time. And everyone that comes in is just obsessed with golf and wants to talk about golf all the time. And so you just gain a bunch of new friends every time. And that's exactly it. We've just been able to grow more people, more friends.
Yeah. To add on to that, it's pretty cool because the first one I didn't really know it was just creators and just golf creators, let alone that. So to have all these like-minded people that all want to just talk about golf, play golf, anything golf related for the whole weekend. And then, some people are filming certain days, some people aren't, but like our communities are reaching out to everyone else's communities and everyone's getting to know each other and we're all just getting familiar with each other in person and on TikTok. So many people I didn't even know were on TikTok that are here that are really, really cool. And I'm so glad I met them. So it's just a great way to just bring everyone together.
Absolutely. No, I definitely agree with that. What has been the most difficult course that we've played this week for you guys, thinking going through it? Or maybe the most difficult hole? What has been the hardest part about the creator so far?
So that's tough because the first course had so many obstacles.
That is true. We did have to hit around gators and flamingos.
Very inconvenient golf, but I don't know that it was the course. I think it was all of the stuff along with it.
Yeah.
But I loved yesterday's course, so I don't know. This one's hard, but it's because there's so many like puddles.
Yeah, it's
we are playing just after a tropical storm, and it is decided that November in Florida has decided to go to July in Florida, where there's 2 hours of rain from.
We're all going to a heat stroke.
Yep, exactly. So very excited to now sweat through this green shirt as well, and it will turn from light green to dark green, but that'll be in a couple hours, so we'll wait for that.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna kind of add on to Galen as well. Every day is so different, right? So it's hard to like say one day is harder than the next day because yesterday the course was great, but we played as a scramble. So you hit a bad shot, you don't have to use your ball, right? So I wouldn't say one part's harder than the other. I'm just glad that there's such a variety of different formats throughout only 3 days, which I think makes it fun and makes it exciting. So
yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It is finally kind of. No, it's not clearing up.
No,
it's not clearing. No, I got ahead of myself. I was like, it's very typical Florida where.
Yeah, now it's just gonna be torrential here.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure every single person on the entire creator is at hole one right now, just waiting to see it, which was hilarious. So for the first hour, me and Ryan were literally just like reading off of the cheat sheets and just being like, I love that person. I love that person. Like we were like going down it. And we're just like, is anyone playing the first hole today? Like, has anyone? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there was like the first group, and it was like 7 people, and they just come in, and it was great. And like, so now it's just like I feel like everyone's coming in on the first hole, which is fantastic because we get to see everyone. But
I mean, it is only fitting that they're coming to the first hole when I'm here. But
I'm thinking of saying that. Soon as Pat rolls around, they're all going to the first.
We got Lucha Ryan.
No.
That's terrifying.
We got the luchador golfer in the house. I had to do it with him. we might be tag teaming this drive.
That's
that was a weird one.
that was a weird one, yeah.
Feel about that.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Tag team as well.
I mean, his calves are already monstrous enough. I don't think we need a mat.
Yeah. Go farther. Oh.
What a warm up.
Holy cow.
Oh.
I'm gonna try that if this works.
Yeah.
All right, I got $20. Says this goes way right.
Oh my, what
Look at that acting job. He killed that. I like the McDonald's glove too.
Oh
no. One.
Told you. Pay me my money. Pay me my money.
I think we got all that in the background.
We did get it.
Yeah, I don't know if the camera saw where it went, but it was a straight shank to the right.
You cannot make that.
And it wasn't even his first shot; it was the second.
Actually, Caitlin, do you know what that shot kind of reminded me of?
Uh-oh.
You want to get slapped?
Actually, so there was one day that me, Ryan, and Caitlin, it was storming, the hurricane was rolling through, and we decided to go out and play some extra holes. And Caitlin thought it would be a great idea to book a tee time at this course that was an hour away. And she didn't even call the course. She didn't even call the course to make sure it was open. So we show up, nobody's out there. Course looks like it's been closed for a couple years, but we play a couple holes. And of course, I have my car and I park my car right next to this hole. We get out, we all take our shoes off, except for Caitlin. She wanted to keep her shoes, get it all soaking wet.
My feet getting wet.
Oh,
Is that when people send her videos of their feet?
yes. Please send your feet pictures to her.
Actually, I want the feet pics.
Hashtag show me toes.
Well, we get onto this first hole and I park this car and I'm like, all right, guys, like I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but is that car okay over there? Because it would be a straight shank shot. And I know I wasn't going to hit it, but we had Ryan and Caitlin in the group. And of course, the very first ball Caitlin hit, I couldn't tell you how tight my butthole got when that ball is just going straight for the Tesla. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? It's like 60 yards to the right.
Oh my God.
Well,
what a way to start the weekend, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. This little broken window back to the Tesla dealership. It's like, okay, well, your car costs $50,000, but this window to replace costs $75,000. So
yeah, and you're gonna have to wait maybe 4 months for it to come in too. So who knows?
To upgrade, we do have a new Tesla coming out that is $350,000. It'll be here tomorrow.
To be fair, we were playing in the middle of a hurricane.
Excuses.
Yeah, the hurricane was dying down.
I mean, hold on. I mean, I make a lot of ladies really nervous, but I mean, we don't need to go there. But we were playing in the middle of a hurricane. But what did I do on that very first hole? With my clubs were in Jacksonville.
I think about 7. I think you took an 8-iron and it wasn't even hit. And Bernie took the damn first hole.
Yeah, I mean, I just stuck it. Yeah, I mean, what? Raining, everything, barefoot, not even my clubs, not even my glove I was wearing, not even my ball. I think it was your ball. And I just landed, like 4 feet, suck it back. Ryan's looking at me like, this man can walk on water.
Trouble too.
You should really tell him about the one hole that you couldn't make it to the green that Nick Delfico definitely would have been strong enough to reach.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Which one was
I
it?
wasn't able to get there, honestly.
That's the one where you shot that ball through the trees and it dropped 5 yards short of the green, but stuck on there.
Yeah, I know. But I believe me and Nick did a closest to the pin with the 3-wood challenge. And Nick, actually, I'll let you hop in on the mic real quick and kind of tell this story.
Hey, fucking call me out here, dude.
Teammates get
Yeah, we decided on a par 5, didn't have the best tee shots, but it's like, all right, we're 230 out, like probably 20 freaking miles an hour of wind in our face. And we're like, all right, close to the pin. He hits this incredible fucking little low draw to maybe 10, 12 feet. And then I step up with I'm trying to hit an easy 3-wood and I maybe hit it 40 yards short of the green. Caught it just a little fat, just a little on the heavy side.
But I think the best part about that shot was the commentary behind me from Claire. Cause I mean, you can't, I don't even know if it's okay to air it on this show right now. Cause it's definitely not PG-13 what she was saying about my ball.
Oh my God. Definitely not. That girl, oh my God. Don't even get me started.
I got closest to the pin yesterday on a par 3. And so
Yeah.
trying to get inside of my ball, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah. It seems like this weekend is who can beat Pat at anything. And
And every single time.
I think I'm like 91-7 or 91-9. But it's Nick. Nick has definitely stepped up. I mean, I got a lot of respect for Nick. I mean, I love the kid too. I came into this, I told Ryan, I told Caitlin too. They hyped this whole rivalry up, and I came into this and I just wanted to hate the kid. And then he shows up. And this kid, I mean, nicest kid ever. You got a pure golf swing. I mean, grab the tissues, grab the lotion when you watch him hit a golf ball. Holy smokes. But I mean, I love this kid.
This is why we put explicit on the podcast.
Yeah.
This is why.
Yeah, but it's awesome to learn from him about on the content side of things and just everything that he's doing, because he's been at it for a while. And like, I love seeing your channel grow, and I want to help in any way that I can too on my end. And I definitely, there was a good friendship that was built here, and thanks to the Flamingo for doing that. And I mean, the best part about it is they paired us together on the very first day. And of course, Ryan's over there talking shit to both of us and trying to get us to hate each other. And then I'm like, man, this guy's like my little brother to me. So I really appreciate you and everything that you've done.
Dude, thank you, man. That actually means a lot. And it was an absolute pleasure playing with you on the first day. And, I have a little bit more experience on the content side and you have more experience on the, tournament side. And I'm, working my way to go pro too. So hearing what you've gone through and stuff that you're looking forward to for you as well was like super cool. And I definitely want to talk a lot more because there's just so much I don't know. And there's so many routes that I didn't even know you could take with any of that and all sponsors and getting, certain stuff to kind of help you grow. And it's just so fucking cool. So it was awesome meeting you, man.
Yeah, no, I can't wait.
Beautiful.
Duck High collaboration has brought enemies to the table and made them friends. And I had nothing to do with it. But I'm going to take full credit for this, ladies and gentlemen, back home. I am taking absolutely full credit. Not even you, Ryan. You tried to make them enemies. I made them friends. That's what
Yeah, it's not like the Brooks and DeChambeau kind of thing. We decided to be friends after. They still fucking hate each other.
Yeah, guys, we really appreciate it. This was fun as hell.
Gotta go.
Yeah, I think we might be up. Thank you for having us for the brief moment in time.
I guess I could grab the club out of the car. Let me go get it.
Or you could just borrow, the child driver they have.
I tried a K-Flex driver at my club. Swear to God, I hit it.
Oh man, what a treat!
Well, hello, Ryan. Welcome back.
I'm glad I could get back on here. Look at the game face on Caitlin right now.
Oh,
just absolutely dialed in.
She's ready to kick some names and take some ass. That is for sure.
Let's go, Flamingo.
I didn't reporting, but I was reporting too.
Yes. So it's the weekend.
I said she's ready to kick the names and take some ass, and she goes, "I take all the ass." Eating ass.
This is what happens when you're live. Caitlin is showing her true colors.
Ryan, I'm gonna put this.
You're good.
Out.
You're good, dude.
Hey, can you shout out? I don't know if you can hear the hot mic, but huge shout out to Autry and Tyler for kind of helping us.
Oh yeah,
helping us amateurs out here. With all of this.
Autry and Tyler have been clutch, helping us take care of the camera setup so that we can keep it dry and we can keep things rolling. Caitlin's getting ready to grip it and rip it on this 370-yard par 4. Hey, if we're lucky, we've got Tanner and we've got our boy Bailey from Quiet Wave Golf that are going to stop by and come say hi to us.
We got some Sammy Strokes as well over here.
Sammy Strokes. We got Fall Branch Farmer.
From behind the person that's hitting. Because it's a pretty long shot. So
We have the one and only Holla Back Girl Fall Branch Farmer over here.
Four left.
Did you hear what she said earlier?
No. What'd she say?
Brendan goes, what did you say to her?
I said, Caitlin Rasmussen out here kicking names and taking ass. And she goes, I take all the ass.
Oh my God. I can't confirm. But...
It's getting spicy.
I just want to also notice that Caitlin hit her worst drive while I was present. She got a little nervous.
Uh-oh.
Don't touch the
All right, let's watch Tanner.
hype job.
There's a lot of pressure when you got cameras and microphones and live streams. It gets to you. Tanner, come say hi, buddy.
Yeah, come on over.
It's perfect.
So, Tanner, Papa squat right here, but Papa squat wherever you want.
I felt bad for Caitlin, so I had to, just put one little shank out there to.
Tanner, would you say that you also take ass and kick names?
All day, every day.
Come on back. Come on back.
I mean, that's a bomb. Right over the shot.
So far, the consensus is
Oh.
left.
Man. So Tanner, how's
sir.
how's the day? Oh yeah, I gotta get a little closer to the mic. So how's the day going so far?
Day's been really good, man. It's a blessing to be out here. We got beautiful weather, beautiful people. Couldn't ask for a better day.
Look at that.
Let's go.
Hit the green. Four on the front.
I mean, that's 320 yards smoked down the middle.
Now, do me and Delfico, do we hit the driver at the same time since he's left-handed and right-handed?
I mean, you might as well, right?
I like the sound of that.
I
Pat.
did that yesterday, but wait, we had Brent
Yeah.
and we didn't do it.
We fucked it up real bad.
Truth comes out. Truth comes out. Man.
I'm popping them, big guy. Yeah. You guys know how this works. Boom.
Sammy's swings. I mean, that swing is so smooth.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
He's a
guy.
keeper.
Hey, buddy.
Young heart.
You like 7'4"?
No, that's not. That's I am a strong 5'10" on a good day.
I'm right there with you.
5'11",
6 foot boots.
5'11". Oh, dude. Oh, bring me the Tacovas. I'm a 6'1" sexy beast.
I'm right there with you. Of course.
Oh, this is great.
I'm on good side, so.
Yeah, I think we're getting this, which is
Battle of the Bomb.
Oh, okay. This is fantastic.
Get out of town.
Sorry, that was
I'm
a
sorry,
Nick
but yeah, Nick Delfico takes the win. That's a dub in my book.
54 yards.
That's
funny.
I don't want to say who shanked it and who didn't because I don't totally know.
Both seen it.
Oh, well, the W in my book, you know.
Yeah. Nick wins in my
Yeah.
night. We've been playing with him all day.
Yeah. So Bailey, this is your second invitational. Tanner, I think this is your second turn,
That's
too, right?
as well, yes, sir.
Excellent. So how have you guys been liking the Florida? I mean, I guess the weather has not been as kind to us as it has, but yeah,
We drove down on the hurricane.
Yep.
Same the whole time.
Oh
It's all
God,
right.
drove through Savannah, flew into
Savannah. I
Yeah.
drove through Savannah. and
drove
Georgia.
through Savannah, Georgia. In the middle, they were like, "Yeah, no, the tropical storm's not going to hit us until
sweep underneath
until Friday morning." I'm like, "Great," and I was looking at the radar, and I was like, "Hold on one second. Miami is clear,
Yeah.
and Savannah is almost at the eye right now."
Back in the middle.
So why did you tell me to try? Why did you tell me to fly this way, American Airlines?
Nobody
But-
out there. Everybody's too scared to drive.
Oh my God, there was me,
Yeah.
me and the Chevy Equinox just going like this.
You get
But
pushed by the wind.
huh?
I was getting thrown left and right and left and right.
Yeah, no, it gets a little scary, especially when you're driving a car that's not your car. When I was like,
Prius. That thing weighs about 85 pounds. It's fake.
how did that not go just straight up in the air?
Teardrop. Just
Oh.
slices the wind.
Well, being your guys' second tournament, how have you been? Kind of enjoying it. Obviously, seeing a lot of good friends from before and meeting a lot of new faces as well. So how is your second tournament been?
So what I enjoyed is like we made all the friends from the Southern, and then we knew how to like house. So we housed the people that were friends from last time. We got to have that. So like right off the rip, we're hanging out with people. Like Caitlin said, we went to Waffle House like before anything started. We just hung out. So it was nice just having that like kinship before anything even started.
Mhm.
So it was fun. I mean, we've been enjoying it.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Like just seeing the familiar faces is nice. You know, we built a really cool community. We've talked just about every day since the last event. Like to show up here and to be able to just meet new people and kind of grow this and see what it's doing. Like I think it's really good for all of us, for creators, for the game. Like it's been enjoyable.
Yeah, dude, you two guys in particular, you're two of my favorite people. I'm so glad you guys were able to make it back out on the first one. We have still yet to be able to. Oh no, we played golf. We did Friday Fun Day the first day.
Yeah. First day.
Yeah.
We did get some feedback from Thomas, and he said I may have made Friday Fun Day too fun this time with all of the different. He was like, maybe next time we'll go like half and half, like do like not like 9 holes of fun and then 9 holes of just
odds and
play whatever you want.
Get odd
So
holes that are odd, and then even holes are
Very much so.
I like it,
Guys, we appreciate you stopping by. I think
man.
you guys have fun going to play golf.
Thank you, brother.
We're not doing crap.
Thank you, boys. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Well,
Yeah, much love.
Stay dry. Miss you guys.
Go find that shake.
Enjoy.
Hey. Bye, Caitlin. 3-putt gang. Get over here, JD. Come on. Yeah, you want to get in on this?
Let's do it. Let's do it. What's going on, y'all?
What's up, my guys?
We got
How are
Skull, right?
Sir.
We got Cam Lamb.
Cam
Or-
Lamb, the
Cam
dancing
Lamb,
man.
Cam Lamb, right?
I won't tell him about your putt over there.
Thank God.
Uh-oh. Now you gotta tell us.
Well,
No, that was
Oh, man.
a great intro by Autry. So Dan, tell us about that putt over there.
it was one of many that didn't go in the front run. The nice thing is I've really developed consistency in my game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just not close.
Absolutely.
Just not close enough.
I know.
Regularly.
I mean, you got to get that three. Hey, everyone needs, as a fellow three-putt gang
Three-putt
member,
gang.
you
Represent live
have
today,
to.
too.
You have to
Have it
throw
come
it
up.
into the repertoire. That's all that matters. So if you got to have a 4-putt, sometimes that comes too, but 3-putt gang at least. So that's good.
Oops, did I hit my first 4-putt on hole 2?
He did it. Well,
Yeah.
I three-putted.
Yeah.
I know you was it me? No, you three-putted. I said, welcome to the three-putt game, my man. We taking members every day.
Second hole.
Yeah. And then he follows him up with a 4-putt.
I'm done.
Oh, good stuff.
Oh man. So how are you boys enjoying not just today's round, but the weekend as well in
I
general?
just told TY, man, I'm married with 3 kids. I love them all, but this is a chance for me to get away. I mean, I have responsibilities as a man, but
Mm-hmm.
no responsibilities. I ain't chasing no kids. I ain't got to go pick nobody up. I'm just having fun, playing golf, hanging out.
Absolutely.
The people have been the best part for me.
Yeah, no joke.
I mean, like, even before we got here, several guys, I'm gonna shout out XXL, man, Pucker Butt. Those 2 guys have really helped me a lot, because I haven't been on here for like, 3 months maybe. I may get my 1,500 while I'm down here.
Very cool.
That's
great.
But like, he came up with 3 logos. I was like, bro, I need a logo before I go to the Flamingo. And I'm not creative. You know what I mean? Literally 5 minutes, he sent me 3 logos.
That's awesome.
That's hyper creative.
That is good stuff.
As the
That's just
polar
what-
opposite of not creative right there. That is no, but I mean,
that is what this is.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Everybody helps everybody.
Yeah, and it's definitely a
Tia
learning
High
too,
last
right?
night showed me some stuff, how to make a video, and it's good people.
Yeah,
all the way around.
I've had a lot of fun playing with these 2 guys already today. So.
Yeah, we looked up and everybody's like in groups of 7. But we just back here hanging out, having a good time, and I love 3-man group.
Pace is the 7. So
No, it's great. And that's the whole part of today, right? Where it's like, yeah, like we're gonna have the golfers out there that are in the zone, taking it seriously. And then I mean, there's people who are like me, who are just like, I'm just here to have fun. Like, and we're gonna have a good time no matter what. And then me and Ryan actually didn't even play today, which I'm actually probably thankful for, because I probably would have shot like 200 today. So with all of the rain and everything. So it is.
You'd have a team score.
Yeah, would have had team score. Oh yeah, 7. It would have been an absolute beauty to see out there. But
one of my favorite parts ultimately is being around so many like-minded people that are on the same mission. And some people are just getting going. Some people have been down this road for a while. But there's so many times I don't even talk about, what I'm doing and golf talk and all that stuff and what I'm trying to create, because a lot of people don't get it. They don't understand. And it just doesn't, there's no point to try and explain this little world we're all a part of. And now come around a bunch of people where you could just so quickly and easily get right into a conversation and learn from each other. And I mean, struggles and successes and all the things. It's like, man, where's everybody been? Like, you feel like you're on your own little island, where we all go back home to, because we don't have this community. Well, most of us, and I know I don't have a community of creators who are really trying to do something in this world and share something and be a part of something and reach a community. And I think, there's so many little pockets of communities that, each little person's reaching. And I think, man, it's been enlightening to me and inspiring and exciting, motivating. Any other good words I should throw in there? It's been a little bit of all that. Though.
Yeah,
Really.
no, I think you covered all of them. I know, right?
Yeah.
Standing ovation for that right there.
Shout out for the vocabulary.
I'm not going to spell a single one of those.
Oh no, that is great. So I know 3-putt, this is your first one, like myself. Garage, I don't know if this is your first time, and then also first. So we got 4 first timers
We're
here.
all popping cherries.
Oh yeah. Oh geez. All right, Ryan, keep it in your pants over there.
Yeah.
But you know, so what do you think has kind of exceeded your expectations? Because I know for me, just coming in, it was definitely kind of like what you said too, just the mindset of like going out and like not feeling uncomfortable going out and like videotaping yourself on the course, because I feel like that's a big thing for me. Like I'm very self-conscious when I play. I'll do like all the funny shit that we do on the podcast and everything like that, like I like, but like actually going out and videotaping myself on the course, I don't do that a lot because like I play with people who don't do that. So like what has kind of been like your what has exceeded your expectations on
The
that
people.
side?
Yeah,
For me, yeah. Like me and my wife talked before I got here, and she was like, you know, you got a lot of northern, I'll say, people, and then you got a couple of us rednecks coming in. You know, how are we going to be taken? Or are we going to even be taken serious? You know, number one. But my wife called me the other night, like the first night down, she was, or second night, and was like, "What about, you know, there's so many different personalities. Are they clashing, or you know?" I was like, "It's just an even keel. You know, everybody's kind of flowing. You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been everything has exceeded my expectations.
No, that is,
you know?
and I feel the same way too, right? Like it's kind of a once in a not once in a lifetime, but definitely a once in a.
It kind of can be though.
Yeah,
you know
and
what I mean?
and it's something that I know Ryan and I talked about, because I wasn't able to make the first one, even just because work and flight, and it was brutal. But like getting down here for this one was definitely a priority, and being able to get here and meet everyone and be a part of it, it's like something you don't go back from. You know what I mean? Like it's something where it's like, okay, like you're here, like you're now, and you know, you want to go to, like, no matter what, like I'm gonna do my best. Like it could be in friggin', you know, Hawaii, it could be like all the way down somewhere crazy, and I'll be like, okay, like let's plan it, let's try and get there. So I feel like that has been like a huge thing too, where it's just the camaraderie and everyone on that side is it's been fantastic.
I think also the team behind the scenes. I mean, I think, you know, obviously
CC has been a big
events are just so much more than most people really understand.
Absolutely.
When you show up and everything's already laid out, everything's set up, and everything's booked, and everything's been coordinated.
Yeah.
You sometimes can oversimplify what it takes to put something on like
100%.
And I think, you know, I mean, the guys and gals who came up with this concept and all the way through execution, you know, I mean, packed schedule.
Yeah.
And everywhere we go, there's, I mean, flamingos and I mean, everything's just decked out. And I just truly respect the effort that's been put in all around. I mean, it's a big round of applause sort of thing.
Oh no, 100% agree with you there. That's great.
Well, I think
boys,
dream team's gone behind us, so let's
get you out there.
Let's get it going.
Away.
Thank you very much for coming on. Appreciate it.
Woo! Hell yeah, man. I hope you guys are out here doing this, man.
Oh yeah, dude, this is great.
Woo.
Oh. Who was this?
What up, Chunky Squad? It's your boy hanging out here on Championship Sunday.
Get in here.
Freak Fuck Gang in the house. Got an
Let's go.
honorary member, a new member of the Chunky Squad. My boy Brandon from Dump It Up Podcast.
Come on in.
Here you go,
Oh, look at this. I mean,
That's awesome.
oh, the hat fits amazing. And yes, I am a part of the Chunky Squad for sure. Absolutely. Come on in, guys. Come on in.
You don't have to wear that. You can wear your stuff.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. But we will definitely. Oh man. So we have up next, we have 9 Iron Golf Services. We've got our man Spike from Golf Tee Grips, and we have on the man, the myth, the legend himself, Eric, aka E-Rock.
Hey, Couillon.
Welcome, Couillons. And I don't know. So this is what do fellow Louisianers, left a little?
The right works too.
What do fellow Louisianans call other Louisianans?
Couillon, man. Couillon.
So I thought that was what you called the outside people. And
No, that's interesting. So Couillon loosely translates to fool in Cajun French. But it's like it's a term of endearment, right? So like if you're doing something silly, I'll just say, hey, watch what you're doing, Couillon. Just like calling your friends stupid, crazy, you know, asshole, whatever. Like, I don't actually mean it, but you know, sometimes you deserve that little moniker. It's all good. And it's just kind of stuck. There's lots of Cajun French people down in South Louisiana use that word a lot.
Gotcha.
It used to have some negative connotation way back in the day, but these days it's more just, term of endearment.
Love it. We have something similar in Massachusetts, but it's more of a mass hole.
Yeah, asshole.
It hits hard. Gets the point across.
Especially when Mainers call you it, then you know it's then you know they mean it and they're not very nice about it. But when we call it to ourselves, it's great.
It is
I do love that. Spike,
comforting.
You were able to make it down as well. It was a hell of a trip from Massachusetts, and I'm sure it was a hell of a trip for the rest of you guys as well. So so
I drove it. So
you drove
1,340 miles.
No, thank you. I cannot believe you guys did that. But we definitely want to talk about both 9-iron, your products as well, and also the amazing. If you guys have not seen this yet, and we got our video back there, the golf tee grip right there.
Simple concept.
This thing is perfect. I was very, very happy when we were able to hit with that on Friday, because it was it actually, we took the glove off and it was extremely helpful. And I know it's not meant for my, I know it's meant a little bit more for arthritis patients and a little bit older gentlemen, but I have to say it was very comfortable.
Yeah, that larger version works well. Arthritis, tendonitis.
Mhm.
And then we made the smaller version because we were gearing it towards kids.
Mhm.
There's our thought process, but higher handicappers,
Mhm.
lower handicappers, it's beneficial.
Yeah.
Some of the caliber of play here is no joke.
Mm.
Like you watch these guys on TikTok and you're wondering if they're editing, and they're not.
Yeah, no, it's impressive.
Yeah, it's a joy to be here. It really is, to see the caliber of play, but yet they'll take the time to help your game out if you ask them a question.
Mm.
That's huge.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that anywhere else.
Absolutely. No, and
It's a family. I mean, it's a bond. Works out very well. My first time here, and you guys really set the bar high. It's gonna be tough at the next event.
Oh yeah, no, it's been great here so far. I appreciate it, and I definitely want to talk. Don't worry, Jeremy. I know you're here. We're getting to you. Don't you worry. But I do want to talk about the 9-iron services, because I feel as though that's what your concept has become is something that's definitely just like what Spike has done with the golf grips. It's something that's needed. So definitely tell us about it. Tell us what your goals are. Tell us what we're thinking for the future as well.
Sure, I
And we'll
appreciate
get to you.
that.
Don't worry.
I offer anywhere from golf lessons local to South Jersey, Pennsylvania, and then also through the Golf Live app to anybody in the world. It opens up the door so I can give a live lesson to anybody, anywhere, anytime I'm available. So that makes it easy. And then my experience in and around the golf industry for the last 25 years, I've got golf course consulting side to it. And then I've also got 2 simulators where I bring them to your location for your event, your party, whatever you have. I did a couple weeks ago, the Eagles Cowboys Sunday night football game. They played golf before the game. Then they watched the Eagles Cowboys game on 10 by 15 foot screen and watched my birds kick Dallas Cowgirls butt.
Oh boy.
But I love I love sharing my passion for golf and seeing people enjoy this game and improve. And the more you improve, I feel like the better, the more you enjoy it.
Absolutely. Now for both of you guys with the small businesses, Jeremy, what are we selling over here too for the golf cart? What are we selling? What do you got for me? 30-second elevator pitch. What are you doing? Besides the fantastic good looks from Jeremy over here, especially when he's doing golf cart confessionals in a pool, what else are we doing?
That was golf cart confessions. It's just a thing, man. Everybody I'm playing with, you're gonna get some golf cart confessions. But for me, man, I love what I'm doing right now. The TikTok, the Instagram. I'm actually going into YouTube, so you can find me on J Grind Golf. Waiting on mics to come in, but as soon as those come in, we're gonna be doing 9-hole vlogs.
Hell yeah!
And what I'm showing you is, man, literally in February, I was a 20 handicap.
I remember, because you were right around that. It was the time I got back from my TikTok break, and I went back in, and you were one of the first refollows that I came back in and started following you back. So
yeah, I went down to a 6 now. I'm definitely not playing like it right now. But
no one's playing like it right now. The weather's been interesting. So And again, this is all about fun this week.
Yeah.
So it's not about I mean, heck, I didn't even play today. Like I may hit a couple celeb shots. We take the Harbor Town golf links off, but you know, it's all about. I feel like it's definitely about fun here. Too.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's funny, man. I would say probably even outside of the invitational, I played with probably about 20 to 30 of the people that are here already, just because I travel around.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of this. It's anywhere you travel, you got somebody that you can play with.
Absolutely.
I played with Chunky on Saturday out in Colorado, and I'm out here playing with Chunky again in Florida.
I'll tell you, I got the opportunity to play with Grind today, and his smile tells it all.
Exactly.
I mean, look at it. Look at the passion. It's crazy.
I feel like I definitely need a mic'd up session.
Yeah. He told me, for the fans watching, I just said, hey, feel my grip. This feels, kind of slimy after the rain. And he grabbed the putter and he kind of looked at me. But it's broken. Well, left-handed. He's right-handed. And so in my mind, I'm like, I've been putting with a broken putter this whole time.
You didn't. You didn't.
He got me. I looked at him like, that's the problem with my game.
It's on the wrong. It's on the wrong side of the ball, guys. Oh no. It's literally on the, we stand on the right side. We stand on the right.
You lefty too?
Yes.
Correct side.
That's fine, but we stand on the right side.
Just know you got 9 iron surfaces that can help you out of that.
Right. I can help you.
Set the bar kind of high.
No, there's definitely hope there.
Well, we
Definitely-
had PMC, and we saw PMC, you know, at golf at Drive Shack the other night, and he's hitting both the righty and the lefty clubs. And I'm like, dude, I don't even have time to perfect the left side. Like, how do you do both of them? It's ridiculous. He's better than me on my own side. It's not okay.
Now, I got a question for you. We're always under the gun when we sit at the table. We don't know what you're coming out with.
Yeah. So
ask you, can I fire you a question real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Being from Massachusetts, what's your favorite golf course?
My favorite golf course in Matt. So
He only asked because we hear that you like to keep it secretive and never talk to anyone about it ever on any podcast with any of your friends or anything. Yeah.
This is my favorite golf course. Harbor Town Golf Links, Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. It is the greatest course in the world. But it's my family lives there, and it's fantastic. Yes, I will say E-Rock has listened to some podcasts because he knows that literally every time we talk about it, I just always bring it up. No, but I love it down there. That is, but you know, I definitely have a bucket list too. I'd love to go out, play, you know, I've played in Ireland before, but I definitely want to play Lahinch and all those courses out there. St. Andrews is like my number one bucket list course. And you also want to travel, you know, there's so many good courses in the US. It's so beautiful, you know.
Question for you.
Yes.
Can we do a golf cart professionals right now?
Go for it.
Okay. All right. Ready for an intro?
Yeah.
All right, we're back. This is Jay Grind. We're back here with Golf Cart Professionals, brought to you by Duffin' Up Podcast. My question:
Duff It High, Duff It High. Duff It High. We do have. It is both of us.
Do it again.
Yep.
Hey, this is Golf Grind. Sorry, messed up. This is Jay Grind Golf, coming at you with another Golf Cart Professionals from Duff It High Podcast. Question for you: what's your favorite shot to hit on the course?
I can only yeah, a good one. I would have to say a power fade, a very big power fade where I aim over the trees and then it goes to the other side of the trees. So it goes just right, you know, in New England we have it's very tight fairways. There's no such thing, and very long rough. So I aim over the trees on one side of the fairway, then it makes it over to the other side and it goes right into the trees over there. So it's very fun. It's very fun. You know, it's a Bubba Watson banana cut, but you know, sometimes
we grew up with a straight ball.
Exactly. No, we can't. I wish I could hit a straight ball, but yep. I love to hit power fades because it's the only shot that I know how to hit.
Love it. And that was brought to you by Definite High.
Well, guys, I know that you guys got to tee it off, but thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you guys.
I should have brought the 1-iron today.
Oh God, not even God can hit it.
Oh, you weren't here last night.
I saw Berdogi hit it last
I
night.
was
So.
smoking it. I sent Spike some videos with the T grip of me hitting a one.
Oh, that's awesome. That is fantastic. Oh, excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Whew. All right, let's go ahead. Let's watch Eric. Let's watch Eric tee off real quick. Let's see it. Oh, come on around. Come on around. Woo. I don't even think anyone has a last. I don't think there is technically a last hole today. I feel like you just finished. Oh no, Mr. Matt, come on in. Come on in if you're ready for it.
Just wait a second. Let him take this.
Yeah. There it is. Keep coming around.
Potential hop. Great shot. Out of shot and golf to hit.
That's the hot new thing, hitting it straight.
Overrated. Not fun.
And Brendan.
No, you can. There's no such thing as hitting it straight.
Yeah. I have all the. I got a Rodecaster Pro, same setup. I got the pod mics, but I have the PSA, the boom arms. on mine.
Yeah. So that is the one thing where because I have looked into kind of the arms, but it's just like I don't have the
expensive.
I don't have a tape. Like, yeah, I mean, I could put it here, but it's like, am I gonna buy $300 to then put it on like a $20 table and have it ruin and go buy another $20 table? Like, you need a good, like almost like a legit metal table.
Yeah, I got just like a little wooden table bought from Walmart for $100, like Walmart.com. It's like it's a oval. I mean, it's like that, and then it's flat on the side. So I sit on the flat side, and my people can sit there.
That's awesome, man.
Cool. I also have cloud lifters.
Okay.
So because I noticed y'all are kind of back and forth. Do you not have you do a lot of editing to get the sounds and all? Because I'm sure that's going to be.
Oh yeah, no, this
back and forth, up and down.
Yeah, no, we don't. I don't do any editing whatsoever. I do my best, but that's why I'm like telling people I'm like just within a foot, try and get within a foot of the mic.
Yeah.
Because it does get tough, and it's just like, especially with me, who's like kind of, if anyone can hear me, I'm not very good at what we do.
Oh, is it still going?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
No, you're good,
I'm
man.
just
No
wanted
worries.
to chat with you. That's all.
Oh, you're fine. There it is. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Power fade, baby. There it is. The best.
But mostly what I do, that's the beautiful part about having those boom arms, because I want the person to get comfortable. And I tell them, pull the boom to you.
Yeah.
So that way they're just comfortable. They're sitting.
Yeah.
And then the mic's, a fist away or however.
No, that's perfect.
What I do is I sometimes, because they don't understand mic etiquette, right? So if they're kind of getting away from the mic. I tell them before, this hand signal means just get a little closer. If I do like this, that just means get on the mic. Because I tell them about how these are directional, and what they'll do is they'll turn like this.
Yeah.
And it makes a big difference versus talking like this. Especially when you have
Exactly.
headphones. So just to kind of keep them on there.
And that is kind of tough with like the setup.
This, this for sure.
But luckily we're getting it. But like, I agree. It'll sound interesting, but it'll be fun.
I also I bought like for $20 or $30 a little program, a little leveler that I put in GarageBand.
Yeah.
So what it does is you set like a certain limit.
Yeah.
So if certain people are quieter, every time they talk, it'll automatically ride. No, it's not a compressor. It's a rider, a vocal rider.
Oh, okay.
It rides the volume based on the output.
Oh, that's great.
So if I'm on the mic and I'm talking loud, it will literally lower the volume instantly based on the frequency of my voice.
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
if you're away from the mic or speak softer, it rides it back up. So it's like as if you had the volume button and you're constantly doing this based off of you being lower. Yeah. Because the compressor and then the de-esser and all that is all built into the actual Rodecaster.
Yeah. That's not, and that's why I also got like the Rode mics, because I was like, you know what I mean? When they're just like, you need to road everything. And I'm like, "How?" But then it's like,
See, beat that for $100. I'm like,
no, and it literally, it's supposed to like, obviously like it actually seriously does do noise reduction, which is great. And then like having all of that stuff in too. So it's awesome, man. It's great. Oh, that's where Ryan went.
we'll talk
I
about
mean,
it
yeah,
later.
absolutely. For sure.
And you can check out my podcast too. Just search
I
Hanky
will.
Rock on your favorite podcast platform.
You betcha I will. Come on in, Mr. Matt. Autry, get on in here too, bud.
Let me see if they got a drive and then.
What is list by area code? This is great. I love it.
That's what I'm doing.
Excellent.
That's why
we are 100% live. Get on in here, Zoo. Come on, Zoo.
Already tell you.
See how it looks.
I think it's okay, right?
Yeah.
I think we're doing okay. And then look, we got Mr. Jason right behind us. We got everyone back here. So Mr. Matt,
that is I.
ITC.
Yes, sir.
Tell me all about this.
It's
What are we
pretty
doing?
basic, pretty simple. I've seen a need in the world of golf for guys to be able to find each other. So it's an area code based search engine for people to find each other for golf games. You can list yourself as a single. You can put a group up there of 3. You can do a group if you want to get a couple guys together, say 16. If you're a league director, you can put your league up there. If you're running a fundraiser or any type of tournament, you can put it up there. So that's what it is.
Man, I was just taught. So I don't know if you know the Trill Golf guys at all. I know Matt, you do, but they're literally looking for a product like this because they kind of do like golf meetups and everything like that. So I got to get you connected to them.
Absolutely.
They would love that.
And I'm
That's
breaking
great.
in. I just launched it on Thursday and it went from one server to the next, couple little bugaboos.
Hell
But
yeah.
by probably Wednesday of next week, it should be 100% operational.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So how did you come up with this idea? And don't worry, we're getting to you. I want to hear the Well, we're getting to you. We're getting there.
Came up with it. It was an idea with my son, actually, who's in the PGM program at FGCU in Fort Myers, where I'm from.
That's Kelsey did that, right? Didn't she do that?
Absolutely. Yeah. I met her last night over there at the Drive Shack.
Awesome. No, that's okay. So you guys were talking about it and it was just kind of.
It was a senior project that he was trying to come up with. And, father and son collaborating, coming up with ideas. And then the idea kind of came to us. And, me being me and an entrepreneur and somebody that's always looking for a way to make things better for everybody. This is what I came up with.
No, I'm very happy now that you came over and brought this because this is fantastic.
It's an idea that I felt the golf community, I live in a place where there's 136 golf courses within driving distance of my house.
Right.
And I don't know of all the games going on. I don't know the guys. When you're out there, you're in the grind, your head's down, you're putting, you're chipping, you're not socializing, you're not talking golfers about their game. This is a place for golfers to go, list a game, meet each other, find. And it's pretty basic, pretty simple. And I'm trying to keep it as basic and simple as absolutely possible.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
And the rain is rolling in, and you can tell some of these guys from up north aren't used to this Florida weather. They didn't lynch
and there
things
goes
down,
my
guys.
my white chunky golfer hat.
And there went the hat.
We gotta get that. There we go.
But yeah, there'll be there's raffles on there, giveaways. I'm looking for golf-based businesses to advertise, and I will be giving the advertisement out for free.
That's awesome.
For small businesses that are trying to come up. As long as you're giving my member a discount, I will list you. I have over 3,000 ad spots because each page is area code driven. So if you're in a certain area code and you're looking for golfers, you're able to call me and say, hey, we'll give your, people 10% off, and I will literally put you on there for free. So all the information to get a hold of me is on the bottom of the website.
Damn, this is unbelievable. I am so happy now that you came on, Mr. Matt. This is absolutely fantastic.
It's a simple but innovative idea.
And I think that is what kind of the Creator I truly feel like it's all about, is that it's bringing people together with a lot of commonalities, common ideas. And like what you said, there is business to it as well. And that's something that, this is something the golf world needs. And I really, really enjoy that. You're able to kind of build this out. And obviously it's a journey. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Could be a sprinting marathon at some points as well, I'm sure. But, you know, being able to kind of share this with us and being able to come down and do this, it's absolutely fantastic to see so many different people.
And honestly, it's a good segue too, because we got the one and only Zulanderov with us right here, Mike Mills.
How close to
within a foot. Yeah.
So Mike, you can tell us a little bit more, but you live in Canada, but you also have a home here in Naples, Florida. So for someone like you that is in two different countries, basically, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How would being able to use something like that help you out as far as finding new people to go hang out and play golf with?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great tool. We're only about 45 minutes away from each other, maybe
Absolutely.
about an hour. So it's not too bad.
We're already
That's
setting
a
up
great
around.
Opportunity. That's a great opportunity to meet up with some guys in the area and stuff. And yeah, that's a cool idea.
And this is your second time out at one of the Create Tour events. You were at the Southern Invitational. You were here at the Flamingo. I hear a story. You might have done something a little different last night. Where were you?
So I had a buddy who was in town with his wife, and they went to the EDC Orlando concert. And ironically enough, my wife and I got invited by that couple, and we were supposed to go to that event, but I you know, when he invited us, I kind of like, yeah, whatever. And then this thing popped up. So I started planning the event with my boy, Chef Johnny Mac. So we started planning the event. Next thing I know, my buddy's calling Chef Johnny Mac saying, hey, what are you doing in a couple of weeks? He's like, I'm golfing with Sue in Orlando. So my buddy was pretty upset. So for 2 weeks, he was giving me the gear. So finally, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go buy a ticket. I'm going to take an Uber. I'll meet you up there. So me and Spencer,
Planet Pierre,
Utah,
yeah.
Planet Golfer. We went up there and had a good time, man.
Hey, tell me, does Spencer remind you of anybody?
Oh boy,
we were calling him Dahmer.
Oh Jesus!
We're back.
We're back.
Not because he looks like the real Jeffrey Dahmer. He looks like the actor who played Dahmer in the Netflix series. So when he's wearing his clear rim glasses and he's got the mustache, he's a doppelganger for sure.
Relax.
I don't know what the actor's name is.
Does he do the chair dance after he does the shot?
Yeah. So anyways, he's a good kid. We had a good time last night. It was a father-son event. We,
Yeah,
we went to a rave together.
Aw.
Yeah,
Chef.
So as a Canadian, tell us a little history of the golf course we're playing today.
I just found this out. So I'm fortunate enough to play golf on the same golf course that Mo Norman used to play at. They used to pay him like $5 to come and play out on this course. And when they had the clubhouse here, he used to live upstairs. So I don't know if you guys know who Mo Norman is.
Of course.
But he's a Canadian golfer who was very eccentric. He had, I guess, autism before people knew what autism was. So he was very quirky and socially inept, basically. He had a good enough game to be on the PGA Tour, but he just wasn't accepted. So they tout him as being one of the best ball strikers ever to play the game of golf. So there's videos, all sorts of videos on YouTube.
Tournaments in Canada.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Mo Norman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mo Norman. Yeah.
Sue, I'm curious, man. Again, with this being your second event, what is it that you love so much about coming out to these golf events?
Yeah, so like my TikTok isn't, you know, I don't sell merch. I'm not really doing it for anything. It's really kind of weird. It just kind of started because of COVID. I just was bored and started scrolling through TikTok, watching videos, and then came across some bourbon stuff, and then just started following that. And then the golf TikTok kicked in. So, I mean, as a 52-year-old man, I've met a really cool bunch of guys and girls, just doing the golf thing and the bourbon TikTok thing. So for me, this is just about coming, hanging out with some great friends that I've met, Chunky and Chef, Ryan, just
play some golf and hang out, and it's been fantastic. It's
Yeah, I'd
been
have to
really-
say for me too, one of the coolest things being my first one would just be the types of people and the family feel to it. And just everybody has each other's back. Everybody's helping each other. Everybody made sure we got from the airports and everything. Everybody moved their plans to fit everybody. And that was really cool to see everybody come together like that.
Sure, great experience.
Yeah.
No, that
Are
that
you guys,
is-
you guys in this group that's playing right here?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I don't want to hold you guys up. I want you guys to be able to enjoy your
Absolutely.
round. Thank you guys so much for
Hey,
stopping by.
itcgolfing.com, guys, and look at it.
Thank you.
Big time, man. Hey, not even true. You know me, brother.
Yeah, we might.
Don't stand in line.
But that's
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, I really. That's or the huh? Compressor? No, he was talking about. Yeah, no, it is built. It's built. So the Rodecaster has like everything. All the best. I'm saying. Like threshold.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
It'll make it for a quiet person.
The squad that we have on this tee box right now, we've got Mr. Cumstein himself. We've got we have possibly the second swaggiest guy on the golf course today. Cincinnati Swagger might be getting outdone by Coltrane, giving him a run for his money.
Not even.
Papa Chunky's this is Chunky Golfer. If you guys want to see what it looks like to hit a golf ball. Hey, if I was 7 feet tall, I could hit it that far too. You got that momentum. Mitch, Gene, come hang out, guys. Cincy, come hang out. Have a seat. We're live streaming the podcast. We got teaming up, duffing up, and Tee It High podcast. We're calling it the Duff It High podcast. You know,
We've got it.
That's taking place today.
Duff It High podcast.
Duff It High. It is the
Duff it high. I don't know.
exactly. First question. Gene, how did you come up with such an amazing product? And please tell us everything about it. Yeah, no worries.
Thanks for
Within a foot.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, Gene.
Just a problem. There was a problem that I wanted to get better, and in order to film, you either had to carry a tripod, whether it's in the range or on the course. And yeah, beginning golfer 10 years or 15 years ago, there's a little bit of stigma when you roll up with your tripod, like who's this guy, whatever. And so I wanted something discreet, something easy. And then the products that were in the market, not doing that great. So we just came up with something. I actually used it for a long time myself before it even went commercial. And then during the pandemic, there was all this time, so made it commercial grade, and here we are.
I like it. And what I will say as well is the mini that you have. I know we talked about it last night. That is going to absolutely revolutionize what people are going to be used, because I really like the tripods. I really like the eye range, but being able to just attach it directly to your cart. And the biggest thing is, because there are cart attachments, like I know I have one right now, but I usually just use it for 18 birdies and to play music and all that stuff. What Gene has created has the opening arm to it, so you can go from seeing your ball, just playing music regularly, open it up, go out, be able to record your swing directly from the cart. It's impressive. Buy stock now, people. Buy stock now. Okay. Shark Tank. If you need someone to sell it, you can call me. Don't worry.
Also,
what's wrong with day putting, Alex? What's wrong with day putting?
Yeah, why's it got to be night putting?
Why's it got to be night putting?
I 3-putt all the time during the day.
Hey, so for all the people out there that see you playing golf on a daily basis, can we just settle a couple of fan theories out there? How large exactly is the trust fund?
Well, it's large enough that I wake up every day and go to work. But the thing is, I only work 40 hours a week. So coming from a background where I was working like 70 hours a week, now I feel like I have all the time in the world to pursue the things that I want to do.
I like it. Mr. Cumstein, what exactly are you enjoying the most about this Flamingo Invitational?
Besides the night putting.
Yeah, there has been some night putting. I would say just seeing all of these creators that, we interact with one another on a daily basis, and now we're in this environment and we're putting a handshake and playing rounds, and I love it.
As one of the two, maybe three people at the entire invitational who can pull off the visor look, how upset were you that Justin gave you a hat yesterday?
Yeah, so the first thing I was looking for was a pair of scissors in the clubhouse, so I could cut the top out.
Speaking of visors, Autry, we can make you a visor guy. I
Had on until the second, and I had some people help me do it.
You gotta do it.
I think we're gonna make you a visor guy, Autry. I think we got that.
Do it because Adam Fox is he started the whole peacock trend, and if you're unfamiliar with that, that's when you really want to hit a really long drive, you gotta flip the hair off the top. And send it. I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
I love it.
He night putts. He's a peacock. Is there anything else, Alex, that you would like to say in front of the audience of, I think it's like 3 people right now, so that's great. But I know, pretty great.
How many people do we have? Is it 3,000 right now?
Yeah.
250,000. What?
Uh-oh, someone just made a long bomb.
Was that Mike?
Oh, look, I gotta get this in real quick. Hang on. Can we give Cincinnati a chair real fast?
Yes, yep.
Let's get Cincinnati a chair. So Brendan and I have been having an absolute blast doing this all morning, and we've enjoyed creating controversy and creating rivalries when people don't know they exist. And the newest one that we've created is we have Mr. Cincinnati Swagger himself in the house right here. But we were just curious, could there potentially be somebody that actually has more swag on the golf course today?
Oh, hell no.
And the first
That ain't
person
even close.
was Mr. Coltrane himself, who we have just absolutely dubbed Cole Swag.
It's a bold move to wear white pants on a muddy golf course, and he's pulling it off great.
And actually,
So remember when Alex was talking about peacocking? White pants and white shoes and a white hat during a rainstorm
After Labor Day.
After
so swaggy. Actually, we were talking to Dreadful Hat Company. We were talking to Dreadful Hat Company earlier, and Dreadful had a really good point. We should call him Swag Train Fueled by Coal.
I love that.
Yeah.
That totally works.
So since hey, honestly, man, I'm so glad you made it out. It's your second one.
Yes, it is.
Second one. We've been shouting out sniper golf balls all day. I know you're going to shout them out. Let's get it over with.
Sniper balls are the best golf balls in the world. There is no doubt, hands down, they are. I can play anything I want. I can sign with anybody I want, and I chose Sniper because they're the best.
They are amazing. And you guys don't understand. We have the reigning, defending, Sunday undisputed solo champion.
That's right, boys.
Are you feeling confident about your skills today?
The skills are a little on the downside today. It's just been a little bit tough going. You know how golf is. You get up days and down days, and today wasn't that great. But what an amazing day I'm having with these 3 other gentlemen. It's a blast. I mean, I'll be here for every single one of these. You will not be able to drag me away. You're just going to have to say, since you stay home, we're not going to let you come. And that's the only way I'm not going to be here.
There's no way anybody's telling you to stay home, my guy.
Well, thank you so much for having me, you guys.
around about the swag, but it would not be a true invitational tournament from the Creator without the OG swag man himself. And yes, I am talking into the ear of night putting with Mitch Cumstein.
That's right.
But
It's whispering sweet nothings anyway.
I'm whispering about night putting into his ear.
So Ryan started a challenge not long ago where you have to play the same ball for 18 holes. I actually played 36 with this ball, and this is my third round with it. And we're gonna keep rocking it.
Damn, that's impressive.
But he never did start the one ball challenge. So it really never happened.
That's bad. Yeah.
Entire hole.
Yeah, but fortunately, it's just bunkers full of rainwater, so he can still retrieve it.
Yeah, Alex, you know, in our world, if you don't get it on video, it never happened.
Also, shout out to your wife.
Okay.
I'm glad she made it out here, man.
Absolutely. Yeah. So
Yeah, Lindsay's great.
So at the last one, she comes up, wins a jacket, a trophy. So part of my duties now at home have went to trophy washing and making sure the jacket is nice and straight with no wrinkles. Absolutely.
You should get it framed and hang it up on the wall.
You got a good lady right there, man.
I see it all the time. So she made it a point to throw it on this morning. Oh, that was piped
in the hole.
Hey, Kramer, you should swing harder next time.
I guess Kramer don't want to talk to anybody today.
No, he's coming over.
Serious in the
He's coming
zone.
over here. All right, you guys
He's
go
in
get
the
your
zone
shots.
for
Let's get
sure.
Kramer over here.
All right. Thanks, guys. Yep.
Okay.
I've got what?
He
One or
dialed
two
in.
more holes with this ball, and that'll be 3 rounds.
Dude, you spoke too soon, man. You spoke.
First, I went that water on
First
the hole,
eight, yeah.
but I got it out.
Excellent.
I went water in a bunker on the first hole. Got it out. Can't lose it. It just keeps coming back.
Excellent. All right. Back on, Mike. We got to talk about that. Excellent. Oh, no. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Didn't break.
Hey, I don't even need him anymore.
No, we don't need the light anymore. Back to the lefty gang, baby. Back to the lefty.
Am I invited?
Yeah, dude. Sit.
When you're over here, just try to lean back.
Oh, okay.
I can have my driving and your putting.
Almost standing behind you, the back.
Just you?
Ryan might come back. Yeah, no worries. But we're just finding out. You got the hole? You got the hole? Excellent. Gentlemen.
We got to guys.
Oh God, it's so good.
Oh,
It's so good.
That's
going on over there.
So I heard somebody over there talking about how to stay clean in a rainstorm.
I said that. I said white. I said white on white on white in the middle of a rainstorm is a bold strategy, but incredibly swaggy. And that's why we were telling them.
Are you guys done?
That hole right there.
You guys stopped it when you were on the wrong hole. What just happened on this last one? We heard a lot of ruckus, a lot of cheers.
I'll give you a play-by-play of that one. We had Mike
within a foot.
Mike hit the best drive of his life onto the other green over here. Had to pull it off the green, hit it long, and he's on top of the ridge just long of the green and makes a 66-foot bomb for birdie.
Now, when you say he makes a 66-foot bomb, are we talking a chip shot? Are we talking a punch and run? Are we talking about a?
No, this isn't your game. We're talking about.
Did it go in the water?
Hey, when running a podcast goes wrong.
Yes, big booty.
Yeah, I know.
Big booty,
He
Judy.
was trying to record with his phone of him being on the podcast, and you were standing in front of his phone the entire time.
Dude, that ass looks. Hey, always remember your first butt, bud. Always remember it.
Hey,
You bet. That's a big old caboose right there.
by a fan.
Yeah. You can put that online. You can put that online and charge $9.99.
Hey, as the Brits would say, he's pretty cheeky.
Oh,
Quite cheeky. Quite cheeky. Quite cheeky.
All right, so we have take 2. Twist.
Lefties pass.
we did.
Yeah, we did. We found our way here.
Thanks.
We're coming over here next, so I wanted there to be some excitement going on in the background to help your guys' podcast and stuff. Make it sound like everybody was.
This is so tough because, like, literally, I can't make a 5-foot putt to save my life, and we got Mike out here running the lefty gang. Like, I call myself the Lord of the Lefty Gangs, and you make 65-foot putts. I think I think I've just been downgraded to like peasant.
No. I hit a 350-yard drive. Can't hit the green though.
We got Autry over here shooting full on feature films.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought we were big time over here with my $90 webcam, and then Autry comes over with $40,000 pieces of equipment and laughs in my face.
Hey, okay, so we didn't have much time to get into this earlier, but I just need to piece it together for me. How did you get to $150,000 for that golf simulator in your house?
Oh yeah, you pieced out as soon as we asked that question. You were like, guys, we're on the wrong hole. We gotta go to the next one.
A little bit of book.
Over the years, my appearance fees have gone up, and I've been able to save a little bit of money. And I do these scrambles. I like to show up and give the people a show about 3 or 4 times a month now. So
did you have like a large portion of savings from back in the day when you used to go by My Concho?
I did, and then I sold my glitter thong on eBay for about $12K, and there was a lot of wear spots on it, but it still went for $12K, and then that was my down payment.
Conveniently, we get to talk about this after Mr. Mitch Cumstein leaves.
I know. I know.
Lord.
Talk about the OnlyFans.
That's the best handle on TikTok right there.
We asked him why no day putting, and he said there is day putting too. So we got our answer there.
And look, we can't go easy on everybody. So I gotta give our guy, where's Wally Dustin shit right now. First of all, before I give him shit, I want to praise him. Thank you so much for your generosity of picking us up at the airport.
Absolutely, man.
On Wednesday.
Yeah.
You're
Absolutely.
a fantastic gentleman for doing that.
I appreciate that. Comma, but
Point. Did it seem like a good idea to leave a fucking toolbox and the cornhole boards in the back of your F-150 and then offer to pick up 5 dudes with suitcases and golf clubs?
Okay, so here's the deal. You got to work with what you got. So I was originally supposed to pick up 2 people, and then it was 3, and Grind was coming from Colorado. And I was like, okay, he's probably going to have like a fur mink coat, some snowboarding stuff, whatever. And then Ryan needed a ride, and I was like, it's going to be a tight squeeze, but I think we can do it. And we pull up to the airport, and I'm literally packing stuff on. It's a mountain of suitcases with ratchet straps going over the top of it. It was insane, but we got it done. It worked out. It got wet a little bit, but it all worked out. We got to where we needed to go. So
to be fair, though, he does pick up 3 to 5 guys on a daily basis.
Now we know where Wally is.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
Lefty on lefty crime will not be tolerated at this.
Oh, we're brutal. We're brutal.
Now I'm understanding why he was ordering so much meat at breakfast that morning too. Perkins almost ran out of sausage.
Dude, I was so hungry. I couldn't quench my thirst for it. You know what I mean?
This is going to be super duper explicit. We're going to need a new spot. We're going to need a new thing under Anchor.
Do a whole connected sausage.
Oh my God.
Edit this and post it under mine first.
There will be no editing. This will immediately go. No, Anchor doesn't mind either. I just got to hit that explicit button.
How well are you guys playing today?
Streaky.
I know you had one good shot today.
Yeah, he's playing lights out.
I've had 2 bogeys and 2 birdies.
Brendan,
Get off the tee.
have you seen Mike's putter?
Yeah, no.
The flat cat.
The Superman black or the blue and red Superman putter or Spider-Man, whichever one you want.
Now I know why he does that, because he hits freaking 66-foot putts everywhere.
right.
It's not fair.
Yeah. Listen, guys, and again,
Don't break a hip. Calm down.
for anybody that's curious about how to get a golf simulator in a house, you just marry a very lovely woman. You make her work 3 jobs while you go play golf tournaments in Florida, and then you just come home and practice in your simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna be
Sounds like a
upset.
wonderful
She's gonna have
life.
to start over now because I spent too much money down here.
That's funny.
All right, before you guys go play, this is a 370-yard par 4. We got water in front right here. We got water in the middle of the fairway. That green, I was just up there a couple minutes ago. That's a turtleback green up there.
Oh, there's
These greens are
so
tough.
give us a little bit of rundown. I want to hear some predictions. How you guys gonna play this hole?
Well, if I hit my drive anything like I did on the last hole, I only have about 20 yards in. But at the end of the wind, I think I'm probably going to pop it out to left field and be dropping and hit my third shot from over there. So we'll see what happens. I don't know.
So I will probably snap hook my drive right. I'll blade something just short of the bunker and then get up and down for par.
I like it.
That's how my day's been.
I like it.
Scrambled eggs all day. I like that a lot. I like
All right, guys. You have fun. Enjoy
All
the
right,
rest of your
fellas.
round. Thanks for stopping by.
Right.
Oh, hey. Also, no joke, Dustin. Thank you for your service, man.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
We got an Air Force active duty right here.
Mike's retired Army.
Mike's retired Army. Thank you, Aaron, for your service, bro.
Yes, sir.
I do it all, man.
That's why he's got that jankety hip.
Yeah. So I'm saying issued it to.
I don't know. I guess I'm stuck holding it down by myself. CC, you want to get in here? CC doesn't have to get on camera, but I'm going to talk to everybody about how amazing this young lady is. She is the heart and soul of the Creator. Absolutely just totally selfless. Bends over backwards to make sure that all of us can come out here and enjoy this whole experience. And she's been killing herself. So thank you so much. There are not enough thank yous that can be given to Cece. I saw you ripping some balls over there at Drive Shack too. You were getting after it. Patty Pouch was Patty giving you some lessons? Chunky? That's awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to you getting out on the golf course some more on the next one. We got to get you out there playing.
Let's see a high for you.
Hey. Vince, what's up with this knee brace? Vince, what's up with the knee brace, dude?
With the night call.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but I mean, this makes it so I feel comfortable really rotating in the fall.
Gotcha.
Because I know if I rotate hard, it'll like bother me a little bit.
I like it. I got you.
This is just preventative.
Yeah, right. We're going to take a little break. We're going to keep running this live, but I'm going to step away from the microphone for a little bit.
I suffer from IBS, itch butt syndrome.
Go. That's all I can do. I just watch a shot and I like to follow it into the shit.
Great shot, buddy.
Yeah, someone almost said life, and then we're like, wait, probably just the best drive of the day, right?
Great shot. Yeah. Y'all got two more guys? Or y'all starting? We're starting on four. Oh, y'all start on four? I'll worry about 42, start on four. I'll be all right. Yeah. A couple girls want to sit in their car. Yeah, take the seat off. Yeah, cool. Got white pants on. How can you miss them?
Oh,